You already know what time it is. It's time for more of The Witcher 3 Hearts of Stone. Yeah, we're officially starting the DLC last time. Yeah, it was really cool. We didn't get too far into it. We mostly got introduced to a couple of the new characters, returning character at that, and got ourselves in a messy situation to where now we need to meet with the Master Mirror at midnight beneath the crossroads at the Willows. So that's going to be really cool. It was nice to see that some of you guys were talking about how while, you know, everybody gasses up Blood and Wine as like one of the best DLCs ever, is actually this DLC that really, you know, your heart belongs to. So that was really interesting to see because I feel like I hadn't really seen that over the course of the series. So I'm excited for that. It makes me more excited to actually get into this because I wasn't too sure how I was going to feel, you know, if this was just going to feel like just some random story they threw in, you know, while the next one, you know, I know feels a little bit more integral to the original story. So I'm excited for this and I hope you guys are too. If you haven't already, hit the like button for your boy and leave a comment for the algorithm. You have no idea how much that helps me out. And of course, if you want to be notified for when these episodes come out, all you have to do is subscribe. It's free and you can always change your mind later. And of course, if you would like to see these videos early before anyone else, and I'm talking uncensored, unedited, and all that stuff like that, you know, especially knowing this series, then you should check out the link in the description box below for my Patreon. It's not much, but with enough support, I can do this full time. Not to mention I do movie reactions and stuff like that as well. By the time you're seeing this, I've already reacted to Deadpool. That was my first time watching it. I really enjoyed that. And I want to watch the second one before seeing the third. But enough of that YouTuber nonsense. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy your early access, and everyone else, I hope you enjoy the video. Oh, cutscene will automatically start. Nice. So I wonder who he really is. Is that whistling? It is. Okay, he's not a normal person. Yes, I'm like really different powers. A soothsayer.
It matters little who I am. Your escape, I made it possible. Previously, Yennefer, you found her thanks to me, so you feel you owe me.
Memento you gave me. Pretty effective reminder.
That is its purpose. Incidentally, I find it quite funny how even the most rotten scoundrels have this inner compunction to repay debts of gratitude. Humans, elves, dwarves, all races. You really must explain that to me one day.
He's not even really trying to hide it.
Now, tell me, how'd you manage with your theories?
You didn't help me, Storm did. I was counting on more conventional help. Some of that, Storm, you a mage? I was counting on more conventional help. You summoned that Storm, you a mage?
You appeared out of nowhere, disappeared just as mysteriously, summoned a storm. Let me guess. You're a mage.
Oh, please, no. I cannot stand spells. Childish hocus pocus. It's just not interesting. What I find fascinating are true tales, true human lives, like the one I shall tell you now.
Dude, his voice actor's amazing.
It's about a man, worse than most. A vulgar, despicable man with a heart of stone.
Wow.
A man who refuses to pay his debts.
Really think this will interest me? Any reason why?
He's wronged you as well. His name is Olgierd von Everick.
Olgierd. He's the guy who told us to go on the mission in the first place, right? I don't have a thing against how do you wrong me? What do you do to get on your list? How do you know he wronged me?
How do you know we'd met, and that I'm not exactly thrilled with him now?
Please, Geralt. I knew the Ophiri had captured you. Was I not to know how this had come to pass? Olgierd von Everick did willfully and maliciously conspire to cause you to kill a man who might have been cured. Had I not intervened, you would have lost your head for this. Do you know why he did it? Because he's a degenerate monster in human flesh who feeds on the pain and suffering of others.
I don't think he's capping.
Well, you clearly don't like him. What did he do to you?
He and I made a pact. A pact under which I called on my many talents and associates to give him what he desired. And now the time's come to pay. Yet, he shirks his obligation.
It's funny. I know I do this a lot, but you know, the Zelda fan in me is making me bring this up. But I know they said the games of this was like inspired by Zelda in some way, which makes sense because every action adventure game is inspired by Zelda in some way. That's what happens when you're old. But this guy reminds me so much, at least, okay, I don't know if this was a book character. So again, maybe he could have existed before Zelda, you know, and not to say he's carbon copy, but like what really reminds me of a certain character from Zelda is the Happy Mask salesman. Anybody who's played Majora's Mask or even some Ocarina of Time and stuff might recognize him. He reminds me of what I expected him to be, or what I imagined him like when I was a kid, or like a reimagining of him in a more modern Zelda title is what I would feel like. The way his mannerisms work and the way he's, you know, usually calm demeanor, but when it's about a topic that enrages him, you can tell it really makes him mad, you know? So like, it's very interesting in how much he reminds me of him. So I just think that's really, really freaking neat, dude. I love that. I adore this. I'm really excited to see more about what, you know, he might have done.
Need me to collect a debt? I'm not some hired muscle.
Muscle is not what this requires. It needs a soul intelligent and clever. An individual who fears no dare. Someone like you.
Pure flattery, that.
Of course it is. After all, I am a traveling merchant, but make no mistake, I've many interesting wares on offer.
Wares like?
Surfeit. Abundance for the body and soul. You will lack neither food nor drink. As a witcher, you might desire weapons supreme. I can offer you those you dreamt of. Your body, agile as never before. Your mind, faster than lightning. Romantic prowess to charm all womankind. But above all, I offer a great and true adventure. An experience like no other, the fate of only the chosen few.
I would have
Sure
never thought
sounds
this guy would
generous.
be here.
And all that for my help with one small matter. Won't want anything else from me?
Just one. Honesty.
What have you done for Olgierd?
What did you do for Olgierd? Break him out of a cell too?
In some sense, yes. I remember that day quite well. There was a light drizzle, yet the cold tore right through you. Olgierd appeared at the break of dawn, gaunt as a rail, his shirt moth-eaten, seemed to have naught but the sword at his side. It quite pained me to look at him. He asked for help, and help I gave. Made him a rich man, successful, esteemed. He is who he is today, thanks only to me. And yet afterwards, he turned his back, shunned me, sends me off when I dare ask for payment. Even sicked his hounds on me once. He's thus
Ridiculous.
left me no option but to invoke the terms of our pact. And that is where you come in.
Olgierd's dead. How much is it?
Huh. How much does he owe you?
Gentlemen don't discuss coin.
Need to know the details if you want me to get my hands dirty. How much? 1 million crowns? 2 million?
I'm no usurer to lend coin for interest. No. What Olgierd owes me is far more personal than shiny things that clink.
You're not
As
trying
much as
to...
I regret it, I can say no more. I must respect his...
You're not asking for like a part of his soul or something. Like what? I genuinely don't know what kind of being this guy is. He's definitely not just human, I feel. If he is, he's some kind of different kind of human, but he was talking about humans as if he is excluded from that situation. So I'm not gonna say rather not get involved. I know you'll have to do anyway, but I don't have to do every dialogue option if I don't want to.
What about you? Call yourself a man of many talents? Can't you take care of this?
Therein lies the catch. Our pact states that before I can collect my due, I must yet fulfill 3 wishes for Von Everec. But I cannot fulfill them myself directly, making use instead of a... how shall I put it? A proxy.
Mm-hmm. So what you need's a sucker.
What I need is an ally. And something tells me I shall find none better than you.
What do you expect me to do?
To start with, join me in paying Von Everec a visit. Then, well, then we shall improvise.
But we can't
believe,
fight him, right?
however, that all will end well. And once it does, we three shall meet and thank one another for the voyage we shared.
Right. Specifics now. Thought Olgierd had 3 wishes, requests, whatever.
He does. He may ask 3 things of us, yet we won't know what they are until we see him.
All right, so be it. I'll help.
Fine. I'll go see Olgierd with you, but no promises.
That is all I ask.
Now remove the damn mark.
Naturally. Just as soon as you complete your task.
He's not trying to have
Go.
2 people run off on him.
You will not regret it. We shall meet there. I've a matter to attend to along the way.
Another debt to collect?
Perhaps.
Dang. That is one suspicious fellow. Is there... Wow, they don't actually have a thing there. I wonder if you could actually, like, see him.
Hey there, sir. A witcher, right?
I wonder if you can actually see him. Is he here? Somebody talking. Oh, hey, he okay, there is one.
Maybe this one will help us.
Nope. I'm pretty intrigued by the story. I do want to see more because I have honestly no idea how this is gonna go. I don't fully understand what direction it's trying to take. It is interesting though, but I feel like I'm nowhere near far enough in yet to really have a grasp of the story yet. Whoa, the house on fire?
Watch where you put those mitts.
Cures any hangover.
Well, they're not too. Are they just abandoning ship, or like was this done on purpose, or what?
Well, look who's here. The Witcher with a stick up his ass. What's new? Got a growth on your platter there. You catch some kind of a theory pox?
Could say so. Manners burning, you noticed?
That? All right. You know how it is. Feast drags on with plenty of dancing, merrymaking, rough play. We got a bit carried away, truth be told.
Plain to see. Where's Olgierd?
Damned if I know. Must be somewhere hereabouts. No! Please! I beg you!
Shut your trap.
Let me go!
Oh, they're really about to.
Leave me be!
Shut it.
I ate with yous, drank with yous, fought beside yous, and you'd kill me now? I'm one of yous!
You might have been, but not no more you ain't.
What's he guilty of?
What the fuck's it to you? Not your concern, mate.
Careful now. Bro, you probably noticed, but as much as it annoys me, I very much like it when someone's disrespectful to me because it gives me the excuse. That's definitely my toxic trait. It's the whole try me, I dare you, you know.
Whoa, nerves a little raw? Why?
You deaf! Get the fuck out of here, freak!
All I want is to know what exactly is going on here.
Well, you're not gonna know. Sod off.
I'll leave as soon as you tell me.
Aren't you a thorny prick up the arse? Ataman said to kill him!
Got your answer. Happy? Now piss off. We've work to do.
Let's talk about this. Let him go or face my wrath. Do what you will, not my concern. No need to be edgy. Let's talk about this.
Wait. I know Olgierd wants him dead. Still don't know why, though.
Just what the fuck is it to you, anyhow?
Nothing really. Just curious.
Cocksucker violated our chivalric code. Just one penalty for that. Death.
What is this row? Are you not done with it? My ears wither from the screams. Geralt,
Bruh.
as you've returned, might I assume you've cleared the sewers? Or have you not been there?
You killed my father!
Not I.
You lie! Whoreson!
That
Oh,
man
nah.
killed him. Alone. Unbeknownst to me. Out of fury, for your father refused us hospitality. For this willful violation of the chivalry code, he was summarily executed himself.
That's some
Anything else I might do for you? Take her away.
backwards logic. If I'm understanding it right.
Now,
Okay.
where were we?
You're not no normal man either.
Really necessary, that whole show?
Ah, show. Come now. A man must display some madness from time to time. Helps him feel alive. Dare say you know what I mean. Judging by the mark on your face.
So you're immortal.
You're immortal?
Depends on your understanding of the term. Indeed, I cannot be killed. But it's not at all what folk imagine. Not dying does not mean eternally living your life to the full.
So it's a curse?
A curse? No, wouldn't call it that. I'll put it this way. You must be careful what you wish for, lest your wish be granted. For there are consequences.
Yeah.
Not sure I follow.
You know very little can hurt you.
It sounds like he had a wish like, I wish I had all the time in the world to do whatever I want. You know? And now he has exactly that. You know, if he can't be killed, then that means he has all the time. I don't know if he can die of old age or whatnot, but I'm wondering if it's something along those lines. You know, the whole careful what you wish for, you know, you just might get it type thing. You know, I wish I could live forever. You know, I wish I could do this forever. Okay, you know?
Take wild risks. Chase extreme sensations. There comes a point you've done it all. It all seems boring and monotonous. The trick's to plough through that moment. Go further. Reach beyond what's known as possible.
Recognize the mark?
Know what this is?
I cannot be certain, but I've my suspicions. That's a dangerous man you've chosen to deal with, Witcher.
Here for my reward.
Killed the beast in the sewers.
Congratulations are in order then. Your reward. You're also welcome to take what you wish from the manor house. If anything's left uncharred, that is. Was it a tough fight?
I sliced its gut open, and it turned into a man. You know that would happen?
Of course he did. He'd never have dragged you into this elsewise.
Gaunter O'Dimm. Come to cast aspersions.
No. I've come to collect a debt.
You know you first must
Grant you 3 requests, by proxy. I present to you my champion, Geralt of Rivia.
Haven't agreed to this yet. That true, you knew the toad was a prince. I'll help him.
That true? You know the toad was a cursed prince?
He didn't just know. He brought about the curse himself. Did he not mention that bit? Well then, allow me to tell it. Quite the gripping story. Olgierd once loved a beautiful maiden named Iris. Yet, her parents chose to offer her hand to the Crown Prince of Ophir. Olgierd grew to hate the poor sot. At first, he wished to kill him. Then decided this would be too simple. So, instead, he condemned the prince to a base life in a toad's bloated corpus. Yet he grew bored of watching him suffer and decided to end it. By your hand.
remind me, O'Dimm. Who is to fulfill my last 3 requests?
My assistant, Geralt.
Then be gone. I don't wish to look at your face any longer than I must.
Dude, he's such a cool
Cool.
character.
Where to?
The stables. My men are preparing to depart.
My thing is, can't he just choose to kill Geralt? Because if he kills the proxy, then that means Gaunter can't get his debt paid. You know, he can't collect his debt. I mean, of course, that just means he'll have to go and find another proxy. But realistically, if he wants to keep up this thing of not paying him back, then he could just kill the proxy. That might be what he's about to try to do. Seems like a private spat to me. Better not get involved.
This thing between you and Master Mirror, your quarrel. Really rather not get involved.
You already are, I fear. He did something for you. Now you've a debt to repay. Am I right?
Yes.
Well, then you'll not free yourself of him until you've paid it back. But never worry. I shall devise tasks so impossible you will never complete them. Not if you go mad trying. But try your best, and your debt shall be absolved, while I shall live in peace until Master Mirror finds another aide-de-camp.
You turned the prince into a toad?
What he said about the prince, that true? You turn him into a toad?
Perhaps. Or perhaps the Efiri Dauphin ate something that disagreed with him. You never know with their cuisine.
Never heard of food that turns men into monsters.
Then perhaps it was something he drank.
Bruh.
I cast the curse. Revenge for a deep disappointment. I was another man then. Let rage get the better of me and hollered the words without ever thinking they could possibly come true.
You knowingly put me in danger?
Could have told me the truth about the toad, having a bit of fun at my expense.
I simply wanted the beast dead. I could not know you would respond to the notice. Pure coincidence. Yeah, I must admit, when you, a witcher, answered the call, I thought it right. It's what you lot are trained to do.
Might have been able to lift the curse.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. Then again, why bother?
He was a human being.
That bloody Efiri mutt was no human. His kind does not deserve to live.
Why? Your 3 requests, what are they?
Guess I gotta pop the question directly. What do I need to do for you?
Let me think. We're currently without a roof over our heads. Perhaps we should start with that. Bring me the house of Maximilian Bossodi.
His house?
So surprised. But why? I must live somewhere, mustn't I? What's the meaning of this? Second leave of your senses? You mean to mount a filthy horse? Out of my sight, wretch! Know what Vlodimir would do to you if he saw?
Aye.
Vlodimir.
My brother. There were times he himself stank like foot wrappings 3 days old, but his mount always looked fit for a parade. Oh, none rival Vlodimir at feasting, carousing. Sadly, he's been celebrating less of late. You must find him, and show him the time of his life. My second request.
Fine, seems easy enough. And the third?
Complete those 2, then we shall speak of the third.
Any helpful hints you can give me?
Any hints? Where I should go, how I might start?
You must be mad. I've no intention to make things easier for you.
Where will I find you?
Once I'm done with those 2, where will I find you?
I cannot know, as my band has planned some diversions. But let us say at the Alchemy Inn, in Oxenfurt.
Fine. See you there. The brother shouldn't be too hard. But the house? How am I supposed to bring him a house?
Actually, the opposite. I wouldn't worry about the house. The brother will be the tough bit.
Nice of you to wait for me.
You waited for me. Nice of you.
I could hardly abandon my proxy to the whims of fate.
Thought I have to fulfill Olgierd's wishes myself.
So states the contract. Yet, nowhere does it forbid me from providing help. And something tells me you'll need quite a bit to complete the first 2 tasks.
The brother, where is he?
Olgierd's brother. Why do you think he'll be tough?
I'm afraid he's dead. Has been for years.
Never agreed to necromancy.
Necromancy is hardly your only option for reviving a soul. An old-fashioned ritual, a blood summoning. That's what you need.
That's like choosing between pestilence and the plague. Besides, I'd need the blood of the summoned.
Blood. True. Of the summoned, not necessarily. Here.
Where'd you get this?
Geralt, aren't you the curious one? Assume it to be von Everett blood and get on with it.
Where'll I find this Vlodimir?
Geralt, I cannot do everything for you. Use your head. The von Evericks are well known in these parts. You must have met someone who's heard of the family. The charming redhead, for instance. The medic. You know the one.
How am I supposed to bring him a house?
Borsodi's house. No idea how I'm supposed to bring him that.
The only Borsodi I know of around here runs an auction house in Oxenfurt.
Heard of it. My swords almost got auctioned off there once. Auction was held in Novigrad, though it was a while past.
They must have relocated. You just might get an opportunity to ask them why.
Fine, I'll go there. Then what?
How should I know? Perhaps you'll get inspired once you're there. Oh, and take plenty of coin. I have a feeling it could come in handy.
Let's do this.
Guess it's high time I got to work.
A bit more enthusiasm, Witcher. You know, you just might enjoy yourself.
Yay, can't wait. Say I need help. Where'll I find you?
I shall find you.
All right.
Good luck, Geralt.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. Time to get a move on, I guess. Gotta talk to Shani. So, like I had figured, yeah, Shani is the other, the optional romanceable character you can get in the DLC. And like I had been told before, like, yeah, it doesn't affect anything to do with who you romanced before. So it's just it's kind of like Kira. I thought about it over the course of in between episodes, and I actually don't think I'm going to do that. Mostly just because I have a feeling that because the next DLC is a bit more involved, I feel like I have this idea of Geralt in my head, and he's just like, he is with, you know, he's with his wife already in my eyes. So even if you can just go have some fun with Shani, you know, I don't know if I'm actually interested in doing that. And from my first encounter with her, I don't exactly feel like it's that crazy, like she's that crazy so far. Not that she isn't bad, like that she's bad or something like that. I think I just don't necessarily feel like I feel that way about her. I mean, I don't know her that well yet, but I have a feeling I won't want to romance her in that way. So we'll see, but I have a strange feeling that I won't actually want it. And that's okay. I mean, she's a cool character, and I don't think characters need to be judged based on their romanceable, you know, their romanceable nature, I guess. Sick man. Okay, she's upstairs. I'm gonna be honest, I cannot see.
I've tested the slime samples. I believe I'll be able to brew an antidote.
Good. A pox in an army can prove more ravaging than even their fiercest foe. Your service will be recognized.
How? Will I get a toad-shaped medal?
The army's not got any medal like that.
Geralt? Are you all right? What's that on your face?
Long story.
We're conducting important business. Yous can catch up later.
Yes. Right. I'll get to work on the antidote. Shouldn't take long.
Tasty number, that medic. Not like a scholar at all.
Scholars aren't necessarily ugly. What do scholars look like?
Interesting. Curious to know, what do scholars look like to your mind?
Well, all that reading's hard on the eyes, right? So they wear spectacles.
Oh, aye. Thick ones, propped on wrinkled noses, and their clothing frumpy at best.
Who've they got to dress up for? The books?
Fascinating, really. But if I were you, I'd make sure no medic ever overhears you.
Huh? Why's that?
Because when you get cut in a battle, she might just refuse to stitch you back up.
You're a lucky bastard, Witcher. We've seen her making eyes at you. Not like she looks at us. Isn't that right? Admit it. You fancy it too, eh?
I assume this is this is part of it here. I assume. I mean, I'll say should be, why not?
It'd take a blind man to shrug and turn away.
Too true. Meantime, you witches have got especially sharp senses.
Here's the medicine. It's a strong solution, so careful with the dosage. Each patient gets exactly 2 drops after meals, 3 times a day. At the most, in 3-4 days, the infection should recede.
I thank you. In Redania's glorious name.
Serving the Redanian cause now?
I serve individuals. I treat them. That they're Redanians is coincidental. I'd help Nilfgaardians as well, were I in a position to. Kedwenis, Edirnian, elves, dwarves, halflings, the same. Come on, Geralt. You know me.
Where have you been these past years?
Aside from the incident in the sewers, we last saw each other. Must have been in Vizima.
Yes. Yes. When it was ravaged by the Catriona.
Feels like a century ago. Where have you been? What have you been doing since?
Well, I left Vizima and returned to Oxenfurt, proceeded to finish my doctorate, and then opened a practice. Shortly thereafter, war broke out, and I was press-ganged into the Redanian Medical Corps.
So what now? Radovid's dead.
Ooh.
But the war's not over yet. The chaos continues. I'm still very much needed. Though I can't complain. At least I live at home now, and I treat the ill, as is my calling. Though I must always be ready, for at any time the Redanians might knock with some painfully urgent assignment.
Need your help.
Shani, I need your help this time.
I'd guess this wasn't a social call. All right. Tell me what you need. Is it at all related to that mark on your face? And you must tell me what happened in the sewers.
I killed a prince and was taken prisoner.
Where do I start? All right. Monster in the sewers turned out to be a giant toad, and this toad was actually a prince, an Ophiri one at that.
And I'm a Kaviri Duchess.
It's the truth, uncolored, I swear. When I killed the toad, some Ophiri soldiers led by a mage showed up, captured me. Man named Gaunter O'Dimm freed me.
Who's this?
A merchant of mirrors, someone powerful.
Met him a while back in White Orchard. At the time, he claimed he dealt in mirrors.
Mirrors? Buy one from him that grants your wishes?
Something like that. He helped me out of a bind, and now he expects me to fulfill some nobleman's wishes in return. First one's to summon the ghost of his brother, then show him the time of his life.
Amuse a ghost? How do you intend to do that?
Not my chief concern at the moment. Gotta find his grave and summon him first, and we'll see.
But that's necromancy. It's extraordinarily risky and involves higher magic.
O'Dimm told me how to do it. No sorceress or necromancy involved. Gave me this concoction that summons ghosts. I'll need a censer, too.
Well, that can be arranged. They keep one in a storehouse at the academy. I can fetch it for you.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. But I still don't like this.
Me either.
Neither do I, but I don't really have any options. Gotta summon that ghost.
I understand. Whose ghost is it?
Olgierd von Everek's brother.
Von Everek? In my 3rd year at Oxenfoot, we had to choose an elective. My options were Pearls of Wisdom from the Hierarchs, or famous Redanian dynasties. I chose the latter. Here it is.
What, this is a book?
Von Igrid, Von Estiken, Von Everek. It says Olgierd had a brother named Vlodimir. He lies in the family crypt near their manor.
Thanks. Knew I could count on you. I'm off.
The crypt's described as quite a work of art. I'd love to see it. Why don't I bring the censer? We can meet at the entrance.
Cool. I was about to say, like, are you gonna go give me the censer now and I'm gonna be on my way, or what? Okay. I see how this is all developing. I wonder if she heard what we were all talking about before. Let it be known that their children, having grown to share the most profound and noble of sentiments, and having decided to seal that bond in hallowed rites, in keeping with ancient customs, the parents of Aldona Lamch and Jonas de Bogar do hereby request the presence of Shani, surname illegible, along with the escort of her choosing at the betrothed's matrimonial ceremony and the celebratory feast to Hollow. What, she was getting married? The parents of Lamch. Okay, no, she was invited to the wedding. Yeah, I mean, it's a wedding invitation, so duh. You guys have to understand that sometimes you have YouTuber brain when you're recording. Do you guys care if everybody's all sick and stuff. Prescription. Patient Syndrome Russell. Brew crushed marigold and drink while hot thrice daily at meal times. Avoid all greasy foods and by no means drink alcohol in any form for the duration of the treatment. This includes beer. Meg signature mainly illegible. Appears first name is Shani. Will you actually go into the cellar? Use. It's not working. Guess you can't go. I'm out of here.
It shan't continue long.
Dang. Okay, well, it was cool seeing Shani again, but I'm interested in seeing, like, ooh, actually, let's go get that beard trimmed. Bandit camp. I saw bandit camp.
You'll never learn.
Oh, you witch fucker! Fighting your guts out, eh? Ha!
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's it? Bro, just the meat, bro, is wild. The meat is wild. Linen. That's it? Oh, chest. Faustino, Nilfgaardian Guardsman Gauntlets. Okay. Forgetting, gotta press this button. Okay. Ooh, it is heavy, but it's not bad at all, actually. Let's throw a little something on there, just in case. Actually, 83. It'll be okay. Okay. Let's throw. I guess we'll throw a Quinn on there. Ard, Axie. Let's just do Igni. Hopefully this doesn't really like mess us up, because I know it's heavy. I don't know if we have too much heavy on now. Bro, that do not fit his hands at all. It's fine. Dang, Roach, you're all the way back here. Nope. No, I'm trying to go around. Okay. Back on the road again.
Come on, Roach.
Actually, can I just like skip this road area? What is that over there? What is that? Is that a person? Oh, those are drowned. Oh, neckers. Okay. They didn't see us though, so Just go through the forest. Let's get off road a little bit until we run into wolves, and then we go back on the road again. I can't wait to go back on the road again, you know? It does feel nice to go through the woods and stuff too. I would run all the way, but while I do love immersing myself in an environment, I can immerse myself in an environment on horseback. What the freak is that? Drake and Hollow. You know what? Maybe we should keep moving. Oh, crap. Get off. Get off. Get off. Ooh. I don't remember which one's the... Okay, this one does a bleeding effect. There's another one behind me. I swore I saw another one. I swore I saw two back then. I guess not.
Move it.
Man, that was cool though. All right, back on the road again. Drake and Hollow. Okay, oh, there it is.
Come on.
That's not the way to get onto a bridge. That's not the way. This is not the way. Ooh, ain't nobody here. Besides Shani, I guess. Oh, hey, I stayed on the horse in the cutscene.
Never seen this side of you.
What side is that?
How do I put this? Your romantic side? Used to seeing you surrounded by bandages and medicine vials, often covered in blood.
Well, that's because you usually come round while I'm at work. Off duty now. Waiting for you, weaving a garland for the wedding.
Never mentioned you were getting married. A wedding? Whose?
A wedding? Whose?
A dear friend's. From the academy. Speaking of which, would you go with me?
That was your notice? Be glad to.
Sure, why not?
Wonderful. So, it's a date.
Remember to bring the censer?
Of course. Some soldiers nearly caught me slipping it into my satchel. Wasn't sure what you needed it for, so I also took a mix of amber, aniseed, and juniper. All rather smoky when lit.
Thanks. Might come in handy.
Cool.
Shall we?
Let's go.
The tome was spot on. This is impressive.
Yeah, too bad it's falling apart.
The family hit on hard times. No coin to splurge on such luxuries. Ooh, that looks just a little too creepy for me.
It does
don't have to come if you don't want. Wait here.
I like that idea. If there's any trouble, just yell.
I have a very sinking feeling he will not need to yell for help.
This is no crypt. It's a full-blown mausoleum.
I assume we're gonna need the thing, but what are you surprised to see me use a torch, guys? Come on. Ooh, that was an Ophiri thing. What was that doing here? Oh, I'm encumbered. Did not even realize. Oh, this is actually better than the other one that... Wait, is it? Wait, 327, 353. I'm not gonna lie. I think I have to switch now. I was really trying not to because the other one didn't have any like attachment to it. But like, I kind of have to now. And I do have a little too many swords with me. I get it. I do have too many swords with me. But we gotta drop something. So I'm going to repair this. No, let's use the 40 one. There we go. And now let's put some good stuff on it. Let's raise that attack power. Why not? You can never go wrong with it. Actually, what is it got again on it? Armor piercing, Ard, Igni, critical, burning. Okay. Wonder if we can put stagger or poison on it. Adrenaline point, freeze, bleed, attack power, chance to poison. Poison would be nice. Might have preferred stagger, but it's fine. This is good too. I was thinking we're probably gonna have to end up putting the other thing on. Instance during. Okay, we don't need that yet. We don't need it yet. Where did my torches go? Is it in, where do my torches go? Oh. Hello. Locked. Required a key.
Wraiths. Knew this wouldn't be easy.
Okay. Wait. Can I put this stupid torch away, by the way? Dang, I'm mad I got hit by that. I can't do that right now. What are you talking about? I can't use... What? There we go. What? That was weird. Nope. Oh, there's another one. I love this song, man. Okay.
Time to end this.
Okay. Okay.
Last of the surprises? Sure hope so.
Yeah, it's probably better Shani stayed back. There wasn't too much room to work with, so she could have easily been targeted. Okay, this seems to be a central path that leads to many places. I know there's this, but I didn't know if there was something else I should do first. Ooh, whoa, my controller vibrated just then.
Eulalia von Everek died in 1250.
Okay. Whoa, my controller vibrated again. Doesn't usually do that.
Kestatis? Not who I'm looking for. Old tombstone. Inscription's almost worn off completely.
Okay. Nothing important. Let me eat that.
Votive fire. Lit in honor of the dead. Old custom.
Okay, well it didn't lead that way. So, this looks like... That's probably the right way to go. This looks like... Is this the way we came? Or is this the way we came? This is the way we came. This way should lead us to where that locked door was. Gold plate. Am I really gonna loot these corpses? Of course I am. That's what they get for being buried with their golden cups. Silver emerald ring. Huh. Interesting how it doesn't lead to the door. It does not lead to the door that we should have seen. Oh, it's because that's a separate route I saw. It's on top of the other. Interesting. Oh. Crypt key. Well, that'll come in handy. I assume this will just be a way back, but I'm just gonna unlock this now just because I want to do it. Just because I want to do it. Get that. I assume it'll wrap around anyway, so it doesn't really matter which way I go. Unless I'll miss out on stuff. Wait, I got pants. I got pants! Light armor. I think I'll stick with what I have for now. Another... Dude, that's some stuff that could be sold, baby. Bro, y'all got mushrooms growing on the grave, bro? Take care of the graves, bro. Take care of them. Whoa. It looks like that leads to some path, but... Wait, can I burn it? Out of curiosity. No. Cannot. Soon if I come across some kind of monster, I'll need a silver sword anyway. Like that. Arachnomorph. Interesting. Wonderful. Okay. Not again. Whoa. Whoa. I mean, I get I was already low, but dang. They hit kind of hard. Wow, they work together. One wraps up, the other one just freaking goes in for the kill.
Last of the surprises? Sure hope so.
Okay,
should look around.
Dang, that means I didn't loot all this crap now. Dang. Witcher 3, you're really gonna hit me with one of those kind of checkpoints, bro?
Age 19.
Dang. This time I went the opposite way, the way you normally would have went. I assume they're gonna be up ahead. Hard leather trousers. Pressing the wrong button. Heavy trousers, interesting. Okay, I got some spiders to fry. Oh, they hurt quick. They act on it every time. They act on it every time. They act on it every time. You have to dodge that. If you get hit by that, it's a confirmed hit. Okay. You guys also told me that I was using rend wrong, or that I basically wasn't using it. Ooh, okay. It's just like the one move crap I'm blanking in the heat of the moment. It's just like whirl, but it's for the heavy attack. Okay. Okay, I see. Still got hit. Cool. I can't do that now. Why? Why is it not letting me do that sometimes? Got him. There's someone else on the other side. Wait, did I actually die? 2 more. Interesting. Okay. Come on. Explosion darts would be very nice right about now. All right, Cat Potion, don't fail me now. I'm gonna have to go in. I gotta go in. Okay. Build that up, build that back up. Come on, come on.
What now, you piece of filth?
There we go. Sometimes you just gotta go in. Like that. The thing is, they're not hard, but they required slightly more strategy than the average average enemy you'd come across. Ooh. Mid. I know it was worth something, don't care. Oh, some of you guys are saying it's baffling I had him in Witcher Hunter armor because, hello, you're dating a sorceress? And I say, you know what? Don't chime in on what we got going on. Let's just say sometimes we like to play cops and robbers. Huh? Ooh, a lot of stuff. I'm sorry, I actually dropped that last time. Okay. Emerald. I swear gold ring. Some of this, I feel like I've said this before, but the loot in this game is definitely randomly generated. Definitely randomly generated. Because the loot I got for this was different. I think it's wise to take a nap. Can I open this up? Take a nap. There we go.
Votive fire.
Already saw this.
Dead. Old custom.
Oh, we didn't actually read this one. Examine the sword.
Probably shouldn't touch that. Vlodimir von Everek, son of Bohumil and Christina. There you are. Now for the ritual. Gotta spread the incense throughout the crypt. Every room.
Every room? Prepare it by placing it in an appropriate slot. Yeah, we know the drill. Inventory. Oh, it's already here. Thanks.
Life and death, fire and blood. Return and walk midst the living, ye who hath departed.
Okay.
Arise as a friend, for I am no foe.
Okay.
Return and walk midst the living, ye who hath departed.
Okay.
Arise as a friend, for I am no foe.
Putting it in here.
Return and walk midst the living, ye who hath departed. Life and death, fire and blood. Time to light the votive fire.
Ignite.
Fire and blood, life and death. I summon ye, whose blood I have brought.
Oh, he actually had to drink it? Or put it in his mouth?
And blood, life and death.
You have summoned me, stranger. Why?
Name's Geralt. Came to wake the ghost of Vlodimir von Everek.
Who you are, and why you've come matter little. For you'll not leave this place alive.
Are you Vlod's ghost?
Who asks after my grandson?
It matters not, Honoratina.
What I wonder is how this mortal obtained the family's blood. For Von Everic's rise only for Von Everic blood.
True. Yet to my knowledge, only one of our line yet lives. Olgierd.
Then we converse with the man who spilled the blood of your grandson, Kestitis.
Mean none of you are Vlodimir? It's Olgierd, his brother, who sent me.
You will meet Vlod soon enough. Yet Olgierd, you will never see again.
Why?
Kill him, Von Everic's.
For Olgierd's
So they're all just insufferable.
Gonna hang your head from my saddle.
I don't think you can hang a ghost head from your saddle. Honor a TH, you need to get bopped. That's it? You all want to calm down now? Bro, I'm a witcher. You really think you're about to do something to me?
My. Ornery whoresons, those Von Everic's, eh?
Who are you?
The rogue you seek. Vlodimir Von Everic, brother to Olgierd.
Forgot I cannot even scratch my stones. Though in point of fact, they've not itched much since I died.
Didn't want to fight your family. They started it.
I'm dead, not blind. I preferred to see how you'd handled those snobby pricks. And Grandmum, too. Besides, what harm could you do them? They're dead as it is.
So I just have to go take you out to have some fun.
Now tell me how you came into Olgierd's blood. If you hurt him, I fear I shall have to kill you.
Got it from a mutual acquaintance of mine and Olgierd's. I'm here on important business.
I'm a swiving corpse, with no interest in important matters, yours or any other buggers. The sole thing I miss is feasting, corporal diversion, so to speak. But alas...
Won't come here often?
Get a lot of visitors?
At times, not often. For when someone does drop by, the whole band comes out to play.
Fun-loving family.
True. We're famed for our love of revelry and rumbles. We Von Everic's have brawled and raided for generations. It's tradition. Naturally, with raids comes loot, so we always had the means to celebrate right lavishly.
Until you couldn't
Towards
anymore.
the end of my life was when things went sour. But no point poking at old wounds. Just days before I died, my brother claimed he'd found a way to dig us out, restore our state.
Your brother sent me.
Your brother sent me.
How is the old rogue? What I wouldn't give to ride by his side again.
No chance of that happening. Could experience something else, though. Something a corpse should find interesting.
Interesting? Out with it. What do you have in mind?
Why does it keep going back to freaking keyboard and mouse? Tell me about Olgierd.
Listen, feels like I should know Olgierd better. Tell me something about him.
Oh, a fantastic chap. A true cavalier. You won't find another like him in all Redania. The best there is for a drink or a brawl. We were pups when we started riding out on raids. Wet behind the ears. Borderland villagers shat their trousers at the very sound of the word Olgierd. I was his second in command, leading a band of rogues who'd ride through fire for us.
Sound like common bandits. Any difference?
Us? Bandits? Watch your words. True, some of our swordsmen were mindless brawlers, but not Olgierd.
What about you then?
Always curious, took an interest in all things. He devoured books, adored paintings, and loved the most beautiful maid in the world.
How'd you die?
Don't mean to pry, but just a little curious how you died.
No need to be shy. Folk love such stories. I'd love this one too, were it not to end with my death.
So how'd it happen?
On raids, it was our custom to storm the alderman's hut and then order the local clods to bring us kegs of spirit. And provide willing wenches to squeeze and churn about.
Wonderful.
Then, sadly, an ambush. Outmanned 5-1, we were overwhelmed. They killed me, crushed my skull like an eggshell between an upturned oak table and the stone floor.
Supposed to show you the time of your life.
Listen, Olgierd gave me a job. Odd as it may sound, I need to show you the time of your life.
Is that so? Now that, sir, is a brother. I've been dead for years, yet he still looks after me, after my spirits. How much time do we have?
Think one night should do the trick?
Splendid. Wait just a moment while I hoist my saber and... What the blistering devils?
You're a ghost. Can't grab things.
I keep forgetting. But how am I to revel and rock and fuck? Can't lift a tankard to my lips. Can't wield a saber. Can't squeeze a wench as we dance a jig.
Guess you'll have to do without. Let's go.
I will go nowhere.
Why?
You're to see I enjoy myself, correct? Well, then think of a way to make it possible.
How?
Revive my flesh.
No can do. Besides, body's probably decomposed.
Then bloody come up with another way. I'll not go anywhere in this state.
I guess I could bring you someone to possess. Is what it sounds like. Who am I gonna make him possess? Shani? No, I'd rather him possess me. Guess I could bring you someone to possess.
Guess I could bring someone here, and you could borrow their body just for the night.
You wish me to possess someone?
Yeah?
Say I agree. Whose body would I inhabit?
Dunno. One of Olgierd's men, maybe? Or a peasant who'd agree to do it for coin?
Oh, no. I shan't crawl into the skin of some unwashed bandit or dung-eating swineherd. I've a better idea.
Yeah, he wants to go on my...
Not gonna happen.
Oh, yes. Yes, it is.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
Geralt, wake up. Open your eyes. Where are the smelling salts?
That's not Geralt.
Death was a small price to pay to lie on a lap so lovely, and so near the wonders concealed a bit higher.
Have you gone mad?
Yes, as soon as I laid eyes on you, promised to stay and stroke my chin, and I shall spend the rest of eternity in a hound's body, trotting along by your well-turned calves.
Bruh.
Geralt, what's happened to you?
Geralt? I'm Vlodimir.
What?
Blast. Fine, give me a moment. Yeah, definitely don't like being possessed.
You'd not have fainted had you not resisted so fiercely.
Geralt, can you explain what's going on here?
She's like, what the freak is going on here, man? Sorry about that, Shani.
Sorry about that, Shani. That wasn't me.
So who was it?
Me.
Shut up.
I didn't say anything.
Oh,
Sorry,
you don't see him.
I wasn't talking to you.
Who to then?
Well, to him. To Vlodimir.
Geralt, there's no one else here.
What?
Seems your lovely maiden friend can neither see nor hear me. There's potential in that.
Leave her out of this. Let's set some ground rules. Oh, shoot, dude. Leave her out of this.
Leave Shani out of this.
Ah, is that her name? Lovely. A perfect name for a perfect lass.
You're testing my patience.
As you are mine. Can you please explain what's going on here?
What do you think? We came here to summon a ghost. You should know that.
Listen, I'm supposed to show Vlodimir von Everec the time of his life. Turned out, he's a ghost. So, willing or not, I gotta lend him my body.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you're possessed?
Not at the moment. Just now he's standing next to me, coyly grinning at you. But off and on, he'll enter my body. So anything I say or do will actually be him, his mind, his intent.
But what if I want to talk to you, not him?
Well, she should approach me and ask me to jump out for a bit.
Just come up and ask him to leave for a while.
I see.
Splendid!
Right then, Sugar Plum. What say you we leave this dank crypt? There's a charming grove nearby where kisses taste sweeter than anywhere else in the world.
Bro.
I take it you're Vlodimir now. Doesn't seem like I'll have trouble telling you apart from Geralt.
Geralt's a bore. Don't change the subject, darling. Geralt's a bore.
My sentiments exactly. Between you and me, this Witcher fellow is an awful bore.
Only sometimes.
Ha! Seems we're kindred spirits. So, off to the nearest hedgerow?
I'm afraid I have to turn you down, dear ghost.
A shame. In that case, point me to the nearest brothel.
I've got a better idea. Just before Geralt entered the crypt to summon you, I invited him to my friend's wedding.
Good heavens. That's damn good luck. No better dancer in all Redania than Vlodimir von Everec. My ginger muffin. With me, you shall enjoy an evening to top all others.
Wonderful.
Ginger muffin.
I must stop by my home first and change. So, we'll meet at the temple.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
Why not?
I'm not fond of temples, see? When alive, I'd only set foot in one to loot it. And in death, I find I despise them all the more. Could we not meet after the ceremony, go straight to the feast?
All right. Seems we've no other option.
Splendid. Then I shall see you at the wedding manor.
I must say, Witcher, a man could lose his head for a lass like that. And that comes from none other than Vlodimir von Everec, famed for his taste in women.
I see that.
So tell me, honestly now, man to ghost, are you her paramour? For if so, you have my word, I shall keep my distance. But if not, then the haylofts we shall devastate together.
Care for Shani deeply once. I assume this is a Witcher 1 decision, like the Letho thing, to where you could have romanced her in The Witcher 1. If you did that, it would restore what happened if you romanced her back then. And if not, then yeah. So I think that's cool that they did that. I kind of don't know what to pick here, mostly because I don't feel like it matters too much here in some strange situation, but I guess we could say I care for her deeply once.
Let's say we were more than friends, once upon a time.
You tried to hide it, but I smelled a tryst. I know a thing or two about men, you see. A shame, though. I'd have satisfied her well, but no cavalier would rut in another's garden. So,
Respect,
Witcher,
though.
Time for the wedding?
Let's go.
I mostly picked that because I didn't want him doing
I'll
something.
be right behind you.
Okay. So, I mean, we're waiting till after the wedding, though, right? I'm sure she probably would have wanted to actually attend the ceremony with him, though.
A comely maid. You're quite the fool if you've not ploughed her yet.
Keep your paws off her.
I'm to enjoy myself. Can I help it that I best like tumbles in the hay with fleshy lasses?
Ooh, hear them all over myself.
This whole witcher's life, what's it like?
Don't want to know.
If indeed I didn't, I'd not have asked. Go on, tell me.
You wouldn't like it.
Okay.
Those signs, I'd like to try one.
What signs?
Your witcher signs. Never done it. Could be interesting.
Rather not waste any time.
Till the stroke of midnight, what I would rather is what matters.
Let's go.
He's right.
Bloody fine mount. Good stance, powerful rump, stable withers. Well, well.
See you know your horses.
I should say so. My two greatest passions in life, mares and maidens.
Spooking my horse. Roach doesn't like ghosts.
Well, can Roach tell there's a ghost?
I remember that mill.
Slow now.
Whenever Olgierd and I got up to mischief, we'd hide out in there. Once, we snuck off with some moonshine. Old cocksucker Yaramir caught us. Those were the days.
Move it.
Dang, man. Oops. They said it's been years. I wonder how many. Probably not that many, though. Probably just a few. Monster nest. We might as well take care of it. Will he actually comment on it? I actually love this time of night right now. Actually, I might as well try the Rend. Okay, it's kind of getting hard to try it when I can't try it. They're hitting me at intervals where I just couldn't do anything about it. Okay, did that do anything to him? Okay, let's just kill these guys now. Oh, crap! I literally took my finger off the stick because my neck freaking out itchy. Dang it! Ooh. Ooh. Hit a wombo combo on me. Did I hear Vlodimir talking? Saw you go underground. So let's go ahead.
Surface here. Dig their way out.
Boom. A couple might pop out. Sometimes some will come out still. Like her heart, blood, igni, monster feather. Okay. All right, that's taken care of. Actually, let's meditate till morning. What is that? 7 a.m. I think 7. No, hope it's not raining. Good, it's nice, shiny. Oh, you guys told me, yeah. Polish sunrise is earlier, because I brought up how in Japan it was pretty early, like 4 or 5 a.m. It's already bright outside. You guys said it's similar in Poland, so that's pretty cool. Dang, another? Whoa. Ooh. I got an achievement. I didn't see overkill. Okay. Oh. Okay, I don't have time to play around when he's just gonna mess me up. All right, let's go drop something in there before another one comes out.
Dig their way out.
There. Whoa. What town was not fine? You guys were, there were already people in the other town. Or was that people talking like, ah, monsters? There. Feel better now, Geralt? Area Libby. Oh, there was a town down that way. The monster nest would definitely keep me away, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Wait. It's all day has passed already? Dang, Geralt. You spent the whole day doing that. Dang. And if it's raining, I'm gonna mess you up. It's not. I hate the rain in games.
Go, go.
I don't like it when it rains. Okay, now Shani should be over here. Hello?
No sign of her yet. We need to wait.
It is convenient that only Geralt can see him, though, because then he would have been seen here too.
This is very romantic.
Fuck off.
I love that.
Behold, wars have started over uglier wenches. Well, raids have been undertaken at least.
True, she looks lovely. Let's go.
Whoa, whoa, hold. Mean to go in wearing that?
What else?
Have you seen how she's dressed? I'll not parade at that jewel's side in a rank tunic. You need a robe. One daren't attend a wedding in anything less.
Don't happen to have a robe handy.
What do you mean? What about that?
Oh my gosh. Not about to steal.
Oh no, we're not gonna steal.
Come now, we're merely borrowing.
Oh crap.
Ah, this'll do wonderfully.
Oh no. I hope it doesn't, you don't see ramifications for that. That's a pretty expensive looking outfit.
Fit. It feels tailor-made. Now for shoes. One must wear shoes to a wedding.
What? You're gonna make some?
And we must be neat.
He's gonna make his own cloth shoes or something? You did not make those.
May they draw and quarter me if I've ever seen a lovelier lass.
Nothing left of you to draw and quarter, alas.
Doe eyes, a swan's soft supple neck, and a waist so slim you could grip it one-handed.
You're actually quite amusing this way.
She actually likes Vlodimir. We must get to know each other.
Be assured, you'll like me even better when you come to know me more intimately.
How intimately?
Enough to get a sense of my assets, my dear. Trust me, they're nothing to scoff at.
May I please speak to Geralt for a moment?
Whatever for. This evening is about my pleasure, not his.
Just for a moment, then you can jump right back in.
Be quick. I'll not stand here doing naught. I'm to enjoy myself.
Geralt, I'm about to introduce you to the newlyweds. Please make sure your friend doesn't embarrass me.
I can't make him do anything. All that nonsense is his. I feel like an ass saying it.
I liked some of that nonsense.
Oh. For example?
What, for example?
It would do you good to be more relaxed sometimes.
Relaxed? So you think I'm uptight?
What I mean is, it would be nice from time to time if you could sit back and enjoy life, instead of going around solving everyone's problems.
But what does... I don't understand.
Of course you don't. You're as dense as year-old hardtack. Luckily, you've got me.
Let's go to this wedding.
We'll talk later. Let's go to this wedding. The sooner the ghost has his fun, the sooner this'll be over.
Finally, something that's not utter tripe. We shall dance till the break of dawn.
You get till midnight and not a second longer.
That's not enough. I shan't even get properly soused by midnight, let alone...
Make an effort. I'm sure you'll manage. You get to frolic and carouse till midnight. That's our deal. Then there's the capping. Then you go back where you came from.
So be it.
This way, my strawberry.
Bruh. She might actually like this dude.
Hello world, I'm back. I'll be damned. A proper wedding. Overladen tables, plenty of worthy drinking companions, and a swarm of fair maids.
What's wrong?
But none compared to you, my dear rhubarb. Beware of the dog, Shani. Judging by the size of its house, the mutt must be big as a horse.
Thanks for your concern, but the doghouse is empty.
That means
They
it's
let
around
a
here.
man-eater like that run free? Have the wedding guests been warned? Seems we are indeed in for a cracking good time.
They let a man-eater like that run free?
What a lovely rowan. I remember making necklaces of the fruit when I was a child.
The berries make for splendid hooch. Olgierd and I brewed in our teething years.
I shall introduce you to the newlyweds now. Try to behave.
For you, my rowan petal, I'd do anything.
Oh, I won't go after her. That's all the time. Oh, some racks. Dude, look at the health bar.
Time to meet and be greeted.
Dude, if they had different skills. Oh, I'm actually encumbered. What? Since when? Oh, oh, wait, I can't even. I might not actually be encumbered. I can't actually change it, so.
Stray a step from your side.
I'm story
Time
encumbered.
to say hello. Be nice now.
Okay.
We'd have...
Once more, all the best in your new life.
Thank you.
Please don't hit
It's
on
us now.
the bride.
Dearies, blessings rain down
Please
upon
don't.
you.
May you live in
Please
health and
don't.
happiness. Harmony and love forever last betwixt you.
Thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Now go. Enjoy the feast.
Our turn.
Come on, you just gotta say one simple sentence,
My dear
bro.
friend Aldona and her chosen one, Jonas.
It's an honor. The sun shine brightly on this new
I am-
path in your lives. I am
This is my friend of yesteryear, Geralt of Rivia.
Yes.
Yes, 'tis I, Geralt, a witcher. Heartfelt thanks for your hospitality. I adore weddings.
Oh no, I saw the
Brides
last
especially,
sentence.
so fragrant, so tasty,
Righto. I'm sure we'll all have a splendid time.
I don't do well in those cringe moments, bro. I'm sorry. I really don't. If anybody's like ever watched a movie or something with me or an anime or show, you would know I freaking scream at moments that are just like, I can't handle stuff like that. I have to walk away, take off my headphones, something, bro. It's bad. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest, I'm going to make a lot of people upset with this part, because I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I have it in myself to ask some of these questions. Like I can say the last one, but I can't say like option 2 and 3. I cannot bring myself to do it. Like, I know, haha, funny dialogue. I laughed already. All right, let's leave it at that. I promise you, I don't have it in me. There's just something about it, bro. I've always been that way.
Tell me, Aldona, how is it you and my dear Shani know each other?
We met in Oxenfurt. Both studied medicine at the academy.
Wondrous times.
Over quickly in my case, alas. My family couldn't afford to keep me there. I was forced to return home after 1 year.
It's never too late to pursue an education, my dear. Your husband is certain to help you complete your studies, provide the necessary coin.
I don't know. We've not talked about it.
Come, Jonas, surely you've not taken Aldona as a mere diversion for the alcove.
Oh my gosh, bro.
That is between me and her. You needn't butt in.
But I'm not.
Oh my gosh, shut up.
See, I've come to love your wife like a sister. So I ask you as your brother-in-law, will you help her?
I'm sure we'll discuss the matter.
That's my lad. You're a right decent chap. I knew it from the start.
He's like, I can't stand this guy. Let the revels begin.
We've chewed the fat enough. Time's a-wasting.
Are you expected elsewhere?
Me? Ha! I simply cannot wait to sample your liquors and dance with the local matrons.
Jonas and I invited more than a few lovely maidens. Perhaps one of them will catch your eye.
Even though you
That's for damn certain.
And perhaps you will catch one of their...
It'd be nice, certainly, but I shan't be terribly bothered if it's not the case. Come, let's drink.
Oh, okay, bro. I can hardly take it, bro. I can hardly take it. I'm so sorry, but that you guys are learning more about me than of things I try to keep hidden. Okay.
What a wonderful wedding. It's clear the newlyweds' parents spared no expense. The capping starts at midnight. Until then, enjoy yourself. Yes?
Not cause any trouble.
Okay.
Look at the fools falling over themselves to catch a painted pig, smearing their wedding garb with muck.
Aha,
I don't want to do it.
Finally, a manly man's sport.
Bro, it's mostly just women.
Look. Munchkin's playing cards.
In the mood to lighten Geralt's purse?
Geralt won't mind. He's wild about cards.
Actually, I don't think Geralt has touched the cards.
I saw him myself.
So if he arrived, why is he not here now?
Dude, I don't know which one. I don't know what to really partake in. Wedding guest? Is she asleep? Oh, she's not actually one you interact with. What do they do? Oh, they're all throwing up. Okay. Dude, I don't know who to interact with.
What's that, you boy?
This is a huge place.
So I've heard. Crackers. Radovit took the order of the Flaming Rose.
Okay.
Punched it up the dreads.
Dwarf. Drink.
Your health, Sir Dwarves. May your beards grow long, but never tangle round your ankles.
To the young lovers, may their loins
One drink, bro?
may
Are
the
you kidding?
sire many a bairn and reap God's coin.
Wedding guest. Shave your mug, I shaved.
I see.
If I may, Shani, I'd show you how I cut a jig, nimble as a leopard.
Don't let me stop you.
Dang, bro. He cutting it up, bro. Dang. Oh my gosh, bro.
By the way you move, what charm, what grace.
Thanks.
Bro, she didn't even dance on my screen. I don't even know where she's at. Where did she disappear to? Where did she go? Okay. Is she gonna come back? Okay. This?
Do you need help?
Shani, darling. Oh, you shan't believe what's happened. I'm marrying off my only daughter. Wanted a proper wedding for her, wild revelry. So I hired a true fire eater. You know, woo scope, sizzle sizzle.
Ooh, I've not seen that sort of trickery.
Horribly dear diversions of that sort. He journeyed here from Novigrad.
But I'll not squeeze coppers on my daughter, oh no. The groom's family have us for paupers, but we'll show them how wrong they are.
Seems we won't, in fact, for our fire swallowers has gone as last Yule's pudding.
Groom's hound chased him off. That blasted demon. Ugh, they sure named it right.
Okay, so yeah, he should have been put away.
Master Witcher's here now. Perhaps he can aid us.
Tell me everything you know.
Before I can begin my witcherly investigation, I require guidance, clues. Tell me all you know. Everything.
Well, the fire eater arrived around noon. Ate his fill of food, not fire. Then went for a stroll to air some gases, he said. That horror demon saw him and started barking like a thing possessed.
Why so?
Haven't a clue. Didn't like the man, sent something awry. Perhaps that the man swallowed fire. Animals fear fire.
If I feared, it would have fled, not given chase.
Damn fool dog. How can you know? But it snapped its chain and chased the fire eater into the woods.
Foolish or not, it's our son-in-law's beloved pet. There'll be hell to pay if it goes missing.
I shall find him.
You needn't worry. The Witcher, that is, I, will find this swallower of heated things.
Oh, mighty generous offer, but no one knows where to look.
Matters not. Witchers, that is, we have our ways. The Flame Gulper, what did he look like?
He wore a jester's cap. Typical sort. Ought to be enough to identify him.
I shall find him.
We thank you, and hope for the best.
Okay, I mean, cool.
Awfully nice of you to offer your help, but are you sure you're up to it? You're not actually a witcher, Vlodimir.
I wish to find this magician. Give it a go, all right? But you cannot help me. I must do it alone. I expect it will be great fun.
Fine. Don't have to do this, but if I were you, I'd find the dog's tracks, follow its trail. Just a thought.
Excellent advice. I'll take it.
Shani, Vlodimir and I need to find the fire eater. If we're not back by midnight, then...
Relax. We'll be back in no time. I believe in you.
Tally-ho. Adventure awaits.
Bro. Okay.
Yeah, so much coin, all for naught.
The fine. Okay, so he should be used to this.
A dog made these tracks true, but a small one. Yet judging by its house, demon is a hulk, but beggars can't choose their tracks. So I shall follow these. A bone not so clean, I've only ever seen two like this. One in an anthill, the other when I caught a hen after not eating for a week. Its bowl is chipped. Tried to devour its bowl along with its supper. Daft mutt.
Okay.
The hound tore its chain off the wall. Underfed, it seems. Or else the ash liquor really boiled the mutt's blood.
I like how he does this pose as his, like, idol.
Following some dog's trail? Not exactly how I imagined this wedding. Think I'll wait here.
Wonderful, my juicy pair. I shall continue my travails while you rest. Shan't be long now.
Okay. He really ran through this way. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've had a childhood fear of, like, bigger dogs as well. So I get it.
A broken branch. As if one too heavy sought to scamper up this tree. Seems our fire eater swallows a great deal more than fire. Or perhaps someone was merely gathering kindling. Ah, there is joy in this ferreting.
Fire swallower's cap.
Spark spitter's cap, if ever I've seen one. As jesterly as they come. Chap must have lost it running from demon. 2 conclusions, then. Our magician is fat, and a coward.
Indeed. Looks like we're finding him as he's up a tree. We can always use Axie to calm him down. Okay. Keep going up here. We should get to him right here. It's not that big a dog.
Missing man, missing mutt.
Am I seeing this right? That gammy puss ran up a tree to escape that puppy.
Yeah, he's not that big.
Guess so. You, get down.
Oh no, no bloody chance. I value my life.
That thing's not gonna kill you.
What do we do?
I'll calm it.
Sit.
Now that is power. If I'd had that, the Horsons never would have gutted me. Make it do some folly. Roll about on the ground. That sort of sport.
No.
Oh, could you be any more of a bore? I'll do it myself.
You don't know how to do it, though. Oh, he's still already possessed.
Leave it alone.
Were I to command it to eat its own tail, it would do so, right?
Demon, doghouse now.
Now what have you done? Why ever? Ruin my fun.
Have it at the wedding.
Come on. We let you find the guy.
Climb down. Man-eating beast's gone, as you can see.
You sure it won't return?
Positive.
Better safe than sorry, I always say.
Geralt, this jester is drunk as a skunk. I hope he's not polished off that bottle yet.
I saved your life, man. Do you not at least owe me a sip?
Course. Bottoms up.
Dang.
I say, cracking good mead. Now I understand why you wanted some private time with it.
Fine mead, true. But I was fleeing an hound. Hound? But it was a monster. A furry, faggy devil. They chose a fitting name for it.
Your hat, here.
Your cap, sir. Lost it running from that pup like a gutless coward.
Ah, my dearest cap. Always brought me good luck it has. I'll wear it for every performance.
Are you always so easily scared?
You're a man whose trade is literally to play with fire. How can you fear a tiny runt of a dog?
Was a monster! A demon!
So you said. You're a stoneless coward, sir. That's that.
Oh, beg your pardon. I'm not a coward. I'm cautious. Know what become of a fire eater who paid no heed to caution?
I suppose he might singe his tongue.
Guessed it. Settles that misunderstanding.
You can't possibly go to the wedding like that.
You can forget about performing in your state.
And just what state would that be?
Look at yourself, man. You're a tramp, can barely stand, let alone perform.
First off, that's bollocks. Second, I'm a fire eater, not a stilt walker. Standing straight ain't a requirement.
I'm sure it is, or it's going down in your thing. Fire eating, what's the trick?
This may be my only chance to ask. Your fire-guzzling trickery. How does it work?
Oh, they toss me out the guild if I told. Except if I took you on as an apprentice. In half a year's time, you'd learn.
I haven't half a year. Come, just between you and me. We've drunk together. We're practically brothers.
Drank it all yourself. You're no brother of mine.
You dare toy with me this way? Very well. Refuse to tell me, and I shall leave you here as a morsel for any passing boars, bears, or bloodthirsty fawns. So choose wisely.
This here's assault. He's suppressing the arts.
Out with it.
I got a special mixture I drink before every show. After that, I can eat fire, spit fire, do what I please. It don't burn nothing.
Is that all? Where's the art in it? Any dribbling imbecile can smear his throat with a protective slurry.
I've had just about enough of this. First they release the hounds, then come and steal my meat, and now insults. I'm done here. Goodbye.
Didn't mean to offend the bloody charlatan. Do something.
Listen, not going anywhere.
Now, you're gonna forget everything you've seen, said, and heard in the woods.
Wouldn't a smack upside the head help the matter? Put the cheating coward back in his place.
No need. You'll go back to the wedding and show everybody your tricks.
Your charlatan's tricks.
Yes, sir. I'll do as you say.
Coming or not?
I'm coming. I'm coming.
To the wedding, then. Perhaps I'll find some more interesting diversions there.
Perhaps you will.
Keep calm. Stay close.
I shan't stray a step. Wild animals behind every stump in these woods.
Okay.
Yes! Bear!
Bear? That? As much as your cock's a tent pole. Hide, you blind fool.
Save me!
Why is this boar kind of strong? There it goes.
Tell me, are bears often boar-shaped in your experience?
Got weak eyes, see? Besides, I'm a fire eater, not some damn naturalist.
Indeed you are not, Master. Believe I failed to ask. What do they call you?
David Altonsborough.
Listen here, Master Hattonsborough. Stay close, and no harm will come to you. I'll see to it your drunken, fire-spitting gob gets to the wedding safe and sound.
Thanks, man.
The missing fire blower is missing no more. It was my doing, if I may say so myself.
Oh, yeah.
And Demon? What's with him?
He failed to return.
No, he did. He's just acting mighty strange.
Let's just say he learned.
Seems to be in a muddle of sorts. Got as much life in him as a carrot.
Might have eaten some nightshade or whatnot.
Your attention, please. I invite all to witness a spectacle unrivaled. A man so bold as to eat fire.
We must watch the trickery. Never saw anything like it while alive.
Bro, please. Wait, he just had alcohol, though. That's not gonna go bad, right? That's not gonna go bad, right? I drank all the remaining. What the freak was just wrong with that NPC? You're not gonna eat that whole thing, by the way, right? Come on. What the freak going on with that NPC? What the freak? He is not eating no fire yet. What did it? He didn't eat the fire. Did it just happen off screen? Did he not? He did not eat that.
My first Witcher contract. Done. Fire Eater found. His ass saved. If I could live again, I'd be a Witcher for damn certain.
Feels good, doesn't it?
What a wonderful wedding. It's clear the newlyweds' parents spared no expense.
Okay,
Yeah, right.
Of all these flowers, you, my dear, are the loveliest.
Do you believe the young man's mistaken me for another?
Not at all. I like my women as I like my peaches. Fuzzy and well ripe.
That's enough. Get going. You're drunk and randy. Nothing good's ever come of that mix.
Dang.
Why does he need two thorns?
Dang.
Use them.
Okay.
Drink with us.
Don't make us beg. We're toasting the newlyweds.
Drink with us.
I never say no to a lady. To your fair beauty. And to yours, Shani, naturally.
Your elfin happiness. Fortune smile upon you, White Wolf.
Thanks. Oh, okay, I see again. Y'all not playing cards, right? It looks like cards y'all are playing. You know I don't mess with that. You know I don't mess with that. Hold on, maybe it's you. Y'all know I do not mess with cards. Townswoman. Oh?
Seen what he pulled from the water? An old pot.
Mayhaps his lass wears pots for shoes, in case she can't find a privy.
You were supposed to fish out my slipper. I'm at a dance now with one foot bared. 'Tis a wedding. I've got to wear slippers.
Oh, look, dearie, I did. Take there. Muck must have sucked it deep in.
Well, poke your paws in there. Rut for it. Rubbish game.
Dang.
What's all this then?
They're playing slip in for a slipper. Never heard of it?
Never. Us gentry folk have other diversions. What's the object?
Maid tosses a shoe in the water. A man's got to dive in and fish it out.
What do I get if I retrieve the shoe?
And once I retrieve it?
Well, your maid'll be pleased as punch. Or it means you're a gallant beau. And awful handy.
Is that all? No prize? Not even a kiss?
That depends on the miss in question. If she wants to give you a kiss, she will. But she ain't obliged.
Interesting. I'd like to join in on this fun.
Oh my.
Oh, there's more to come.
Whoa, alright, what?
Prime game. Shani, your slipper. I shall prove I'd dive to any depth for you.
I thought he was doing something crazy, bro. All right,
Shani.
My eyes are glued.
Seems to think the slipping will be easy, don't he?
He talks a big talk. Let's see how big his stroke is.
Don't worry, I can always just cheat. Oh, I can't access the inventory. Ooh, funny.
So
Okay.
what? Witch is famed for shoe fishing skills or something.
Okay. Okay. Oh. What's this? Oh, both shoes. Oh, shoot. Okay. There we go. Wait, there's another shoe? I think that was actually her shoe just then. That was definitely her shoe just then. Okay, I don't think there's any more now. I don't think, yeah, there's no more. Honestly, I didn't see that last one before. Okay, can I get up? There we go. There we go.
Damn mucky that pond. Sank in up to my armpits.
I see no amount of silt could keep you from my shoe. And all the other shoes ever tossed in the lake.
Always better to do a bit more and even gain naught by it than to do too little and face regret.
Oh, that's quite the theory.
One founded in practice. For instance, I can now approach the owner of any of these slippers and she will lift up her skirt and bend over. To don it, of course.
Ah, so generous. And clever.
Just figuring that out? I believe I've earned a kiss.
Well, find the owners of those shoes. One might agree.
Don't be jealous, Shani. That was but a jest. I don't give a piffle about the others. Oh well. Recognize this, Cinderella?
My shoe?
Mm-hmm. Now extend your supple leg and let me slide it in. That is, on.
Thank you.
Isn't it wet?
Ah, my kind of tune. Let's do some dancing.
In my experience, witches and dancing don't exactly mix.
Today they mix like fire and oil, my love. We'll dance the barn down. Faster, faster till we expire.
Dude, she might actually fall in love with this girl. But it's not him, man. He's gone after midnight. This is great, man. I like this. I'm glad the owner of this outfit I'm wearing didn't come by. He's like, bro, where's my outfit for the party? I feel like we still haven't won her over there.
Now, a special treat for our special guests. The Witcher Geralt and his enchanting partner, Shani. Musicians, something lovely for the loving couple.
At last, music for a loving embrace. Come, Shani. It's time you discovered my romantic side.
Sometimes it's hard to read her facial expressions. Sometimes I can't tell if she's just disgusted by him, or she has no opinion at all, or if she's digging him.
Oh, you're rather good at this.
Geralt would hate this environment. I mean, in the end, it's probably better that we're Vlodimir for this. I mean, Fortes, you're quite skilled yourself.
A chair could dance a jig with you as its partner.
Oh, how humble you are.
I strive to be, yet should the need arise, I can strut as proud as any peacock.
Oh, the perfect combination. Women must love you.
Well, not to brag, but...
Call it idle curiosity, but how many have you had?
Many. And not a scrub hag among them, I should add. Women with true class, all. Though none to match your charms.
Oh no.
Seems the music and the evening draw to a close. Know how a true dancer thanks his lovely partner.
I'm not sure I do.
Oh, she might not like that.
What are you doing? Have you lost your mind?
I have my mind, my heart for you.
I don't think she liked that.
Agree. You can say whatever you please, but you shall keep your hands to yourself. Understood?
Yeah, she didn't like that. Oh, was it? If I play, I will. I couldn't resist. Was it good for you? I couldn't resist.
Don't be upset, my peach. I couldn't resist.
I'm not upset. Just next time, don't lunge at me like that.
I'd had a long fast, so to speak. Hunger overwhelmed me. But yes, next time I shall ask.
Okay.
May I kiss you?
You're incorrigible. Could I talk to Geralt for a moment?
What for? He'll have nothing of interest to say. The man's a drip.
Please.
Very well.
See how I've reeled her in? Now don't fuck this up.
Geralt, I'm curious what it's like when that ghost's inside you. Do you feel anything? Have any control?
I feel everything. Don't have any control over what I do or say, though. Why do you ask?
Because I wonder what it would have been like to dance with you. Just you.
I probably would have done exactly what he did. Wouldn't do it, not my thing. Wouldn't force myself on you. Let's just talk about the dancing, though. Wouldn't do it, not my thing. I wouldn't force myself on you. Wait, but this makes it feel like he's talking about the kiss. This one feels like he's talking about the dance. Needs to be more clear. I probably would have done exactly what he done. Because I wonder what it would have been like to dance with you. Just you probably would have done exactly what he did.
Probably I'd have done what he did. Still like to.
Then why don't you? Well, answer me.
Thing is, normal folk don't act like Vlodimir von Everec.
Because they are churls.
Don't be too hard on him. All in all, he's actually rather fun.
Ha! See that? I'm fun. And you've got a pike so far up your ass, you can't wear hats.
Happened to see the man who announced your song?
Yes, he acted as though he knew me, but we've never met. I was surprised. Who is he?
Gaunter O'Dimm, Master Mirror. Wonder what he's doing here.
Then perhaps you should just ask him.
Yeah, he didn't show up without a reason. Need to talk to him.
Consider that he might have simply been nearby and dropped it on a whim.
Promise you this much. He never does anything simply, and certainly not on a whim.
I was to make merry, carouse. Yet here I've stood the last 5 minutes, listening to you talk. I'm going back in.
Better. Come, Shani. The night beckons us not to jabber it away.
Okay. Are we able to talk to the Master Mirror anyway? Okay, we can.
Young. Come, let's do something wild.
Part of me wants to save here just in case.
A legend. A dark and obscure object.
That gingerbread's naught but flour, honey, eggs and spices.
I beg to differ, madame. You omit the most important ingredient in gingerbread. Time.
What sort of balderdash is he feeding them?
Quiet. If you listen, you'll learn.
Time? What do you mean, time? An ingredient?
Time gives the proper consistency. Time provides that ideal crunch on the outside, the delicious moistness within.
So how much of this time does it take?
That you will not find in any recipe. You must surrender to your senses. Let them lead you so close to time, you touch it. Let you sniff it, stroke it even. Time. Time is the key.
Wonderful.
Greetings, Shani. I must introduce myself. Gaunter O'Dimm. My, what a lovely dress. The color suits you exquisitely.
Thanks. I've heard a lot about you, but no one mentioned cooking. Seem to know quite a bit about gingerbread.
Quite simply, I know a lot about everything.
Is that so? What do you know about me?
That you were ever the worst brother. That you envied Olgierd from your earliest days and always wished to be just like him.
How do you know I'm not Geralt?
Wait, you can see me? That is, me, Vlodimir von Everec?
Of course. Why ever wouldn't I?
Because I'm in Geralt's body, the Witcher's, and...
Just who would I be if the true nature of things remained hidden from me? Someone like you, meaning no one.
I wouldn't want to get blood on my damsel's dress, but insult me once more and...
You shan't touch me. I know you'd very much like to act like your brother in this situation, demonstrate how manly you are, but let's be honest, nothing will come of it. You're simply not him, no matter how much you...
Oh, he's gonna punch him and Shani's gonna get mad. I will not listen to it. Not true, prove it. I will not listen to this. Oh, crap. Not true, prove it.
Rubbish. I never envied my brother.
Of course you did. He was a shining role model. Olgierd ran faster, shot truer, lifted greater weights. Olgierd learned to read first, although you tried your damnedest to beat him. As you grew up, he had his pick of girls, whereas you made do with the leftovers.
I apologize, Shani. I'm rather sorry you have to hear this.
Stop fooling yourself. Shani isn't here for you. She's here for Geralt. Even after death, you still play the pale imitation. Oh, by the way, Olgierd's a much better dancer.
You lying dog. That's my brother. I loved him.
The question is, were you as dear to him as he seems to have been to you?
He made a hero of me in death. In my last battle, in truth, I was far from valiant. 5 came at me. I'll not deny it. I fled. I hid in a cellar, yet they found me. Cornered me like a rat. But Olgierd told everyone I flew at all 5. Took them on all at once. Alone.
I'm rather curious how you know all this.
Olgierd visits my grave. Often. Pours a drink for me. Gets soused himself. And talks of the old times. He cannot see me. But I hear his every word.
Well, perhaps one day he'll say something very surprising.
What are you getting at?
I shan't disturb you any longer. Have a splendid time, for time is short.
Dude, the story is the best when he is on screen.
Shani, I'm sorry,
It's all right. That was... Oh, forget him. We're here to enjoy ourselves, right? Let's go. The night's still young.
Shani's a nice person, though. That would have been a lot for most people.
Not a word of truth.
Don't let it bother you.
Olgierd was not just my brother. More importantly, he was my best mate.
Let it go. I believe you. And now revel on. Time won't wait.
Dang, man. It's almost midnight, so I guess there's only one thing really left to do. I'm not doing the freaking... Not doing that. Not doing the cards, bro. Not doing the cards.
Found yourself a perch from which to survey passing bows?
What do you mean? My back aches from pounding the churn, so I'm having a...
And they said fire burns hotter in an old stove.
If I was your age, you'd be singing a different tune. Have you squealing like a kitty cat?
Bruh.
No, please, no!
My dad...
What's going on here?
What sport is this? Blustering about after pigs, are you?
Lads are racing to be crowned King of the Swineherds and win the prize that comes with it for their wench. Lady, meaning.
And the rules? One must be a swineherd's son to enter, I suppose?
Nay, any man can try his luck. All you need is to herd the piggies dabbed in yellow into the pen.
Okay, I've played Twilight Princess.
King of the swineherds, eh? And what's this king get exactly? A king's ransom, I would hope.
No coin. Honours the prize. King gets a crown of laurels he pins to his saddle, rides about with pride that he's king of the swineherds.
You mentioned some trifles for the lasses. Are they worthwhile at least?
For certain. Lovely, every last one. Pretty as a painting. Win and see for yourself.
All right, let's chase some pigs.
Sounds like damned foolish nonsense. But why not give it a try?
We'd be honoured. Get that cripple out of there! Couldn't chase his own wench into a bed, let alone a pig into a pen. Let the Witcher give it a run.
You gotta take off the nice clothes, bro. Don't be...
Shame there's no painter here. It's a moment worth immortalizing for posterity.
Watch my movements, Shani. I'm spry as a cat and sly as a fox. I'll show these imbeciles how one chases a porker.
Come here. Wait, how am I...
Come on, piggy.
Oh, it's in here.
Got a nice and cozy pen for you.
Come in.
You see that, Shani? One pig penned.
Here. Come here. Come here.
Feel foolish, peasants? Learned a lesson from your better? Are the pigs penned? Indeed they are.
He didn't get in.
Whoa, Master Witcher. What were the trickery back there and fancy finger twisting?
I know. Seen that afore. Witcher told a lad to go hang himself, drew some flowers in the air with his hand, and the man lost his mind.
Meaning you cheated and shan't be crowned king of the swineherds.
Shani, what is it Geralt says in these situations? Damn it.
Yes, that's it.
Damn it. Now for what I say. Go shove rakes up your asses, you peasant curs. Do I look anything like a swineherd? Come, Shani. I've had enough of these hay seeds.
Bruh.
Forgive me, Shani. I've let you down.
Are you worried about that pig? Oh, you needn't be.
We're here as a couple. I wanted to win you that thing.
Oh, really? It's unimportant. Nothing at all.
Dude, I kind of want to redo that.
Tell me, Shani, what's the key with you?
What do you mean?
I'm on the prowl. That's clear. In Geralt's name and flesh, of course. But still. Yet the more I woo you, the less you seem ready to succumb. So I ask myself, what am I missing?
Perhaps you're just not my type. Considered that?
Rubbish. I'm every lass's type.
Is that so? Prove it.
With pleasure. Show me a lass, and I'll have her eating out of my hand in the blink of an eye.
That one, with the garland.
Splendid choice. Now observe as Vlodimir von Everegg does his thing. Now, who have we here?
Do I know you?
That's the crux of it. We've not met. I've had to endure half a lifetime without you.
An entire lifetime, more like.
Why are you sending so close?
Moment, my dear. Do not sabotage me, Shani. That would not be fair.
Fine, fine. I'll stay out of your way.
Yeah, like, bro, I'm trying to spit game and you're watching. It just hurts when you fell from the heavens. My dear girl, you're a miracle. How? Did it? I don't know. But did it hurt when you fell from the heavens? I'll just say this, because that seems a little too cliche. It's like, we've all heard that. You're a miracle.
My sweet, you are no mere maid, but a marvel of nature. And now, at last, fate knocks at your door.
But I don't know rightly.
You needn't know anything. I know it all for us both. I shall make a true lady of you.
She's gonna splash the water, the drink on you.
Salons.
Salons? Really? Actual salons? In Novigrad? And how?
In Novigrad, Oxenfurt, why, in Kovir as well. Wherever you wish. Let's make haste to the barn. There, everything will be made clear.
Bro.
Step away from the man.
Who the devils are you?
We're the Mrs. Brothers.
Oh.
We swore to our down his dying day, we'd keep those of your ilk far from her.
Ah. You'll be nothing of the sort, pumpkin. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think... Dude, there's some... dude, Bai's being a guy hard sometimes. Because it's like, realistically, I can say you'll do nothing of the sort, pumpkin. Hey, that's me brothers you're talking about, you know? Like, because like, oh, if they're my brothers, I'm a bumpkin too then, huh? Yeah, I'm a bumpkin too, you know? If I just say, forgive me, she might say, that's it. You weren't really willing to fight for me and stuff. Guys, I didn't want you to find out this way, but maybe I just don't have the amount of riz that's needed for this game. Maybe I'm just too inexperienced. Maybe I'm just Maybe I just don't have it like, look at this. The truth of the matter, it's just been a minute, guys. I promise you, I do have the Riz, but it's just been a minute. So I don't always know the best options, bro. That's just all it is. You know what? We're just gonna do it, bro. You do nothing of the sort.
You shan't keep me from anything, filthy hayseed.
Lads, mutants calling us names.
Stand down, swineherds, or Lord Witcher will give you a bloody mighty drubbing. Now where's a plowing fence board when you need it?
Show us what you got.
Hot damn, boy. You needn't ask me twice.
Oh, man. Do they actually have weapons?
Fence boards, the perfect weapon for sweaty-assed swineherds.
Perfect
Okay.
for your job, you ploughing gentle fuck.
Okay. Why are you guys screaming? This is arranged, bro.
Never in my life have I reveled so fiercely. Step up. Who else wants a shave? Damned cretin creamed me. Embarrassing to take a licking from a boar. And with a maiden watching.
I ain't get hit once.
Had enough, peasant spawn. Thought yourself a match for a Von Everett. A Witcher. Away with you. Begone.
I don't think she's gonna be too happy about that.
Yaps.
Yeah.
Where to, my love? I was to turn you into a lady.
You just kind of...
You must explain I was not at fault. They lunged at me. Well, go on, chase her.
In your dreams.
There it is. You fucked up. She's gone. Is that how you woo the ladies?
You always that charming in life?
It worked. More often than not.
Listen, tongue and fists on a leash from now on. Have your fun, but don't beat the wedding guests. With my hands.
Fine. I shall try. Uh-oh. Shani approaches. Unlikely to be happy, eh?
You made this mess. You do the explaining.
Oh, all right.
Your methods, quite unusual. To woo a woman by beating up her brothers. Creative. Wonder what else you have up your sleeve.
I can demonstrate if you like. Well, according to plan, I'm out of practice.
My dear girl, what don't I have up my sleeve? I'd gladly demonstrate.
I know I picked the option, but that sounded so much worse.
I think you've demonstrated enough. Let's just enjoy ourselves, all right? You don't have all that much time left.
Your wish is my command, milady. I'd never deny a maid so fair-featured. Off we go.
I think it feels more like it's not that she doesn't like Vlodimir.
So good to shake the kinks from one's bones.
It's more like she kind of wished Geralt had a side like this. All right, they're gonna make me do this. This freaking they're gonna make me do this. Don't make me freaking play Gwent.
Perhaps you'd care to sit down to some
No, I don't want to do this, bro.
Certainly would. You needn't ask twice, midget.
Bro,
No need for insults.
Apologies.
I'm sorry. I meant no offense.
Were that true, you wouldn't have called him a midget.
I've apologized. What else would you have me
Why is he
do?
wearing those
Bring him
ears?
Flowers?
I'd have you play and stop talking.
Let us play, gentlefolk.
Crap, I
What's
immediately
your
regretted
wager?
it.
Everything. The whole lot. I'm all in.
I never knew you to be such a gambler.
You shall see many new sides of me this night, my dear. Many large sides.
All right, we get it. Everybody's just like,
Normally we play that the losers got to wear the ass ears.
I needn't care. I shan't lose.
oh my gosh, Oh, no, no, please. Please don't make me play this. Please don't make me do this, bro. Please don't make me do this. I don't want to do this. No, 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 no. They got me about to play Gwent, bro. And I know people probably seeing this, they might not have seen this series. They're like, bro, what's wrong with Gwent? Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. If I have to wear those ears for the rest of the day, rest of the night, I'm turning this game off. I'm turning the game off. Can I go back, bro? Forfeit, this will be treated as a defeat. Can I just go back? Whenever there is a draw, you decide who goes first at the start of the battle. Draw a card from your deck whenever you want a round. Ah, man, this sucks. Yeah, I don't really have much cards. Oh man, this is gonna suck. Leader, Bold Test, King of Samaria. It is natural and beautiful that a man should love his sister. Thought at advisors in the schemes of, okay. Clear any weather effects resulting from biting frost. I wish I could see his cards. Pick an impenetrable fallout card from your deck and play it instantly. Okay, I wouldn't mind being able to mitigate that. I don't even remember how to play this game. I'm just gonna play it like it's freaking Queen's Blood, because this does this exact same thing. Spare me a crown. Well, we clear all effects, so I could just do this and this. We clear effects, I'm pretty sure, so what's the point of having them? Ballista 6. Well, I'll play this here. There, you guys are getting some good Gwent gameplay. I forgot my freaking face cam was big. Do we have any more big projectile type weapons? I just saw this. This is actually Kira. That's cool. That's actually supposed to be Kira. Maybe these are some characters we might know. Place a card. Place next to a card with the same name to double the strength of both cards. Place on your opponent's battlefield. Counts towards opponent's total and draw 2 cards from your deck. I don't want to do that. Guess we'll put this here. Place there and what? Wish I could, wait, what does this say? Oh, counts towards opponent's total. It didn't count towards my total though. And he drew 2 cards. So these you have to place next to the same card. Okay, double. Okay, so I'll put this here, and then I'll put another one next to it. Opponent passed. Okay, and it should double both, right? Yeah, cool. He's gonna do something that's just gonna completely destroy me or something. Why does he keep passing? Adds +1 to all units in the row, excluding self. This would go here. We don't have anything else to put in that row though. I guess we'll put Kira here. Spy. I don't want to give him 5 points. Like, come on, bruh. Place next to the same name, double card, both strengths. Not like that's very much, but we'll put the Kira card down. I'm gonna pass. Yeah, because I'm just wasting my cards at this point. Okay, I won. North draws an additional card. Oh crap, I have so little cards now. This will let me draw 2 though. Okay. I shouldn't have kept playing. I should have just passed. That should be 2, and that's worth 4 now. $16. What? Okay, hold up. This will let me draw 2 cards from the deck. Go ahead. Okay, this actually was pretty needed, I feel. Oh, that was Vernon Roche. 31. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't know if I can come back from this. The strongest card? No way. Can I pick from these cards again or something? Or this is just to show what's been wasted? If I pass, I definitely lose here. But maybe I should, since I already am so low on cards. Yeah. Dude, I have no cards. Dude, don't make me freaking do this, man. Okay. 9. He's got 8 cards. How does he have 8 cards, bro? I don't understand. How did he have a card that's worth 10? Not affected any special cards. Well, okay. Choose 1 card from your discard pile and play it instantly. Ah, man. Okay. Okay, my thing should let me negate those, right? Okay, yeah, it's not affecting me. Wait, I thought my king let my leader card. Oh, use leader card. Okay. Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. And now it's worth 1. Oh my gosh. At this point, there's no point. And yeah, I'm done. I'm out. Dude, don't make me freaking play. Dude, I didn't even want to do this, bro. Oh my gosh. Stupid.
Hand over the wager. Everything.
Perhaps we could reach an arrangement.
Oh, weaseling out of this. Hand over the coin.
What do we do now?
Feel good losing somebody else's coin?
I meant to win, give you the coin. I've no need for it in the grave.
But you lost, so now I've got to pay up.
I say, he talking to himself. Roaring drunk already, that's it.
We can't fleece a drunk. Have him don the cap and we'll call it even.
Just a minute. Bloke needs a lesson. I say he dons the cap and gives us 5%
no,
of the coin he has.
No.
Agreed. 5% is yours, and I shall wear the cap. Never fear. A man must do what a man must do, and Vlodimir von Everek's a man among men.
Hear that? So sloshed he thinks he's Vlodimir von Everek.
Rogue's long dead, by my reckoning.
Exactly.
Those ears. You look, interesting.
Time to drink! We are at a wedding.
Aye, let's drink. My time's as short as you are, friends.
To the Witcher and his betrothed.
Hear that, Shani? My betrothed. Know what that means?
No. What?
It means we should act as befits the betrothed.
And what's that mean?
I woo you, you resist. But it all ends as everyone knows it must. Ah, the merriment. Good
I gotta wear
show
these
indeed.
stupid
Let's
ears
continue
now.
the ball.
I gotta wear these stupid ears, bro.
I think you look charming.
Quite the lark, this Gwent. Onward to next diversion.
I do love how he's taking it in stride. I do like that. I'm so mad. I'm so mad, dude. Why the freak do I have these stupid ears on? I hate this, bro. Can't I turn cool? Wait, hold up. Isn't there a difficulty option for Gwent specifically? Bro, low key. Hold up. Hold up. Okay, he has the ears here. Low key. I just want to see. I want to see what happens if you actually win. I want to see what happens if you actually win. Okay, so I did some massive changes to my deck. I did some pretty massive changes. I actually have some pretty good cards in my deck now. I don't want to redraw anything. Okay, let's do this. Also, I put it on easy because I wanted to see what it was like. But I probably didn't need to put it on easy when I realized I could just change my deck. So, oops. Okay. Guess just be happy I'm playing Gwent. Okay. Spy. All right, let's play Zoltan. That's my guy right there. Okay. Let's him draw 2 cards from his deck. So that's the strength of all close combat ones. Okay, they're not close combat though. Okay. Torrential rain. Okay, keep using these things. Dang, we keep putting stuff on each other's sides. Okay. Siege combat cards to 1 for both. Wait for both sides is what it said? For both players? He would be worse off than I am. Might be worth doing it though. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that was definitely better for me. Swap with a card on the battlefield to return it to your hand. No, not the time yet. Kind of wish I didn't get rid of the clear weather now. Please pass. Oh my gosh. Come on. All close combat cards. For both to 1 for both players. Oh my gosh. That's where most of my arsenal is at, man. I could get rid of his crap here though, but it's worth 0 for it being there. This will up the morale of all units on 1 row. And now they're all worth 10. Crap, stop copying me, bro. All right, you're 1 behind, bro. Dude, give me a break. No, because this will up on his row too. Well, my Siggy is worth something. That goes towards mine or his? I can't remember. All close combats would go low. 2, crap. I don't know who I could take out. So I gotta just play this here. 41. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to do something crazy. All ranged combat to 1 for both players. Oh man, this sucks. I need this rain gone. The close combat fighters, I'm gonna have to do this. This is the only way. This is the only way to come back. Why is the rain still going? This sucks. I think I'm losing worse than last time. So let's rank the strange ranged characters. Oh man, this sucks. Oh, this sucks. Siege combat ones. I would rather this. Oh, it just adds to it, bro. Oh my gosh. It literally just added to it, man. It don't matter. It's just gonna be 1. There's no way. Okay, there's no way. So if can I replace anything? Return it to your hand. This wouldn't go to my hand. I can't replace that one. Doesn't work. And it's not like these can go in different rows. So what'll happen if I try playing this one? Can I choose what to replace? It doesn't get rid of the rain. Oh my gosh, this sucks. This sucks. It don't matter, man. It don't matter. It don't matter. Oh, that was a tough round. Dude, I'm so tired of this joint, bro. I gotta wear the ears no matter what. Your opponent won the round? Oh, because I had nothing to play. Oh my.
Hand over the Witcher.
Oh my gosh, this sucks. Well, as you guys saw, it doesn't really matter. Easy mode did not matter. I lost anyway, so screw it. I reloaded the original save, so now that I lost on normal, so I prefer that in the end. Wait, isn't this the same girl? No. Okay, now we need to, okay.
I'll leave you for a moment. As a bridesmaid, I need to be by the bride for the capping.
Go on, Shani. I'll manage fine alone. Ladies and gentlemen, this night I've tasted of life's delights so fiercely, I've decided to make a speech.
Geralt, there's no need.
Oh my goodness, please. Very well, I won't. Oh, man, this sucks. She's gonna be mad. She's gonna be mad. But I have a feeling this is what you guys want to see. So I shall make a speech, and that's it.
Why, there's every need.
She's like, oh my gosh.
Till now, I'd always considered peasant jollities unworthy of a gentleman.
Oh.
For tell me, who among you would rub shoulders with swineherds if born a noble?
Oh my gosh.
I
Oh my
delighted
gosh.
in the beauty of buxom farm wenches, of course, and indeed still do. Given more time, I'd prove this to each and every maiden here. Farmhands are a different story. Never took any note of them. Had one or two groom my mounts. They did this well, but were never worthy of conversation. Nay, not even if you paid.
Okay, we get it, man.
For one must live by certain principles.
Please,
Am I right?
please get on with it, bro.
But
Come on.
This day has changed all. Beneath the muck and dung, a peasant is a man. I understand this, thanks to you. You've still shite all to talk about, but I don't mind anymore. For this, I thank you, and say, you are well loved.
Yes, wonderful.
It's almost midnight. Time for the capping.
Wait, I'm not done.
Oh, yes, you are. All the maids join in the capping.
You're a maid too, Shani.
The midnight chime has struck.
Oh
The
my
capping
gosh,
times
that
have
was
come.
hard.
What thoughts in young hearts prance? What dreams make young blood run? Be they nice? Be they vice?
That was
Of
terrible.
Jestily or lordly stance? Out they'll come in this hour's dance.
Bro, she's gonna be so mad. Wait, why is she not participating?
Don't you mind our song? We don't sing to be unkind. We sing
Okay, good.
so we can
I'm glad.
empty yet another stein. Bright swan love eternal, bridegroom best beware, or she'll make you a cold in the coming year.
Terrible.
What's the groom a thinking? A storm upon his brow. Must be second guessing if you can get that cow. You'll get the cow, lad, the bull, the calf, the hay. So drink and be merry.
Oh.
'Tis your wedding day.
Our tradition holds. Whoever caught the garland shall be next to wed.
Okay. What the freak, bro? He's riding with his blood, just like that. What is wrong with this guy?
That really necessary?
It came rushing back in a torrent. How we caroused at Olgierd's wedding. I couldn't resist. Had to pen a few words. Will you give him the letter?
Okay. Oh, that was for
Thanks.
Olgierd.
You're a good chap, Witcher. Dull as dirt, but good.
Oh, is she following?
A lovely custom. Blushing maids, twirling in dance.
Get that stupid thing off my
Their
head.
swirling freely, their bodices undone. They're bouncing.
Will you stop?
Did you see it? Shani caught the garland. She'll be next to marry as peasant superstition has it.
Maybe. Doesn't matter. It's past midnight. Time for you to go back to the crypt.
I can't. I'm not finished here.
It's past midnight. You can take off those lovely ears. Only if you want to, of course.
Lovely as they are, think I'll put them away for now.
Is Vlodimir's ghost gone?
You see, she asks after me, misses me already.
I'm here, my ever-loving tulip. That kiss as we danced made my head so light, a team of hellish stallions could not tear me away before I receive one more. Or two more. Or as many as you'll give.
You seem to have enjoyed yourself. I'm glad.
A kiss. I knew it would end this way. An end that is but a beginning.
No, it's just an end. It's after midnight. Your time has come.
Ah, we needn't fret such trifles. Death's not come to claw me back, so why not continue our revels?
What's Geralt think about that? You gave your word.
Shani, darling, I'm dead. Can't expect too much from a corpse.
Vlodimir von Everick, go back whence you came. Please.
Stay out of this.
Stop! I beg you! Stop!
Get ye hence, or I'll take you with me, and your moldy crypt will look like paradise in comparison. The choice is yours.
Don't torture him.
I promise he'll not die.
Come on, man. Whoa.
Gods, what is this?
What'd you just do to him? What'd you do to him?
What did you do to him?
Sent him back whence he came.
I hope you didn't hurt him.
I disposed of a pest. There was no need for you to suffer his cheek any longer. Geralt had finished his task, you see, so...
Yes, I know. As soon as he finishes one task, he needs to rush off to the next.
Who knows? Perhaps this time will be different. I saw you looking at each other, and it just so happens I also know the history you share.
You do? How?
Shani, darling, would you ask an eagle how it knows how to fly? Regardless, what matters is Vlodimir von Everick will bother you no more.
It's good that he wrote that letter. I'd like to stay a bit longer.
I'd like to stay longer, but...
Don't make excuses, Geralt. I'm not angry. A witcher has to ply his trade, follow his path. As for me, well, perhaps I expected too much of this wedding. Got the wrong impression.
Not sure I understand.
I don't understand
Never
either.
mind. I should find Aldona. I am her bridesmaid, after all.
I assume we have the choice to go after her now.
Ah, there it is. The face of a man who's failed to understand a woman.
You understand her?
Of course. Women are simple. The problem is that men are hopeless fools. Your friend will now make a show of being hurt, pick her some flowers, or bring her a drink. She'll get over it in a snap.
Rather manage without your advice, thank you.
She cares for you. You have feelings for her. Don't overthink it. Surrender to spontaneous honesty. Nothing more beautiful in human relationships. You needn't end like Aldona and Jonas. Besotted fools bound by a contract they'll never escape. Seize the night. Seize your chance. Enjoy one another. That's it. Have fun.
Well, if I have your permission. Thanks, Dad.
I'm catching something.
Use your wish just to find something that will cheer Shani up. Oh, okay. We can also read her character entry. Okay. Character. Shani. Geralt entered the Oxenford sewers expecting to hunt down a hideous monster. So you can imagine his surprise when down one of those dank, slimy corridors he ran into Shani, an old and dear friend. Geralt and I had first met this extraordinary young woman years earlier. Well, Geralt and I, huh? When she was just a coltish co-ed. But by the time she had grown into a dignified doctor and a fearless field medic for the Redanian army. This latter role had led her and a unit of soldier escorts to descend into the sewers. Their goal was to gather a sample of the venom spewed by the monstrosity squatting there. Geralt, a gentleman through and through, agreed to help her in her task. Geralt's encounter with Vlodimir von Everick reminded him that he and Shani had once shared passionate, though passing, feelings for each other. He also became aware some remnant of these feelings still lodged in his heart. At times, fate composes tales so shocking no poet would dare put his name on them, for fear his public would mock them as overly outlandish. Such was the case when Geralt and the ghost of Vlodimir von Everick shared a body for an evening and accompanied Shani to the wedding of Aldona, her friend from the academy. Some might have let this unusual escort interfere with their enjoyment of the evening, but not Shani. Looking around the tasteful wedding decoration, smelling the rich odor of berry laden rowan, a plant near and dear to her heart, rowan, she did bring that up earlier, one which summoned up fond childhood memories, Shani felt the heedless abandon of her younger years return and overjoyed threw herself into the thick of festivities. One thing is certain, Shani was not bored by the company of Vlodimir von Everick, who showered her with professions of burning desire and swept her off her feet with his maniacal energy. Yet when the hour came for him to return to the Netherworld, she breathed a sigh of relief, for now she could spend some time alone with Geralt, who was much more sensitive and predictable, though Vlad would probably just call him boring. Okay, so she likes Rowan. Okay, I don't think that's what I take from. Okay, so a drink. Another drink.
You go your way, I'll go mine.
Whoa. Go. Go. There we go. Okay. Okay, come up here. Dude, there's just nothing but drinks.
Why don't you all just get off my back?
Rowan. Oh, examine.
A Rowan. Shani mentioned she used to weave the berries into necklaces.
Oh.
Ready, I guess. Thing is, will it cheer her up?
Pick.
Fine, I'll pick some. Becoming quite the romantic.
Oh. Well, it's really... Ugh, why is somebody coughing so much? Give Shani the present. Oh, she looks sad.
Still here? Thought you had to meet Olgierd.
You and I see each other so rarely. Figured Olgierd could wait till morning. Smile, Shani.
It's doing the song.
You remembered I liked the Rowan.
Remember a lot of things about you. Wedding's still in full swing, but your face, I'd say you were at a funeral. Why so sad?
Sad? Not really. It's just... After I caught the garland, I realized something. The years are flying by, yet all I ever do is study, pump stomachs, and reattach limbs. All alone.
Got me. Okay, this is... We're in there now. You got me.
You got me.
For how long? A day? 2? Don't get me wrong. It's nice, but you come and go. Yet I need someone who'll be there every night when I come home. After a day of bandaging wounds and sewing up guts, I need a good glass and a good laugh with someone who'll help me forget it all for a moment.
I get it. And yeah, could never be there for you every day. But I am happy to see you always. And today, I'm all yours.
Well, in that case, let's drink to tonight.
To tonight. May the moment last.
Okay, the sad music's
I'm
gone.
afraid the drinks got to our minstrels. Horribly off-key.
Let's go for a walk.
Good idea.
Okay. Things seem to be going well.
Did you enjoy the wedding?
Wedding's not my thing. Do not say that. It was all right.
Not half bad. Might have even enjoyed myself if I hadn't had to argue with a madman's ghost, be his puppet. Gotta admit, though, thanks to him, I did experience a lot of things I might have missed otherwise.
Mean chasing a dog through the woods, or brawling, fence board in hand?
Forgetting something. There was also a kiss.
Though that was so clearly Vlodimir. I nearly forgot you were involved at all.
His will, sure, but my body felt everything. Reminded me of the old times.
Vizima, you mean? Oh, I thought you'd forgotten our whole Catriona story.
Epidemics long forgotten, sure. But the romantic bits in that adventure? Don't plan to forget those.
You needn't worry about our finances, sir. My workshop, business is booming.
Good. I'm relieved to hear it. See, coin's tied to Torrent, but don't tell the old battleaxe. She'd be furious if she learned how to let it slip.
Never you worry, sir. My lips are sealed as the grave. Us menfolk need to stick together.
Sir. Enough of that. I'm Vassy. But you can call me Dar.
Oh, thank you, Dar. I feel honored. Let's drink on it.
That is nice, though.
Seems the families are bonding.
Yeah.
The bride's father and his son-in-law? Stiff at first, but add drink and they bond or slap each other silly.
I was afraid the wedding wouldn't happen at all.
Mean the differences in wealth?
Mm-hmm. Jonas's family didn't consider Aldona worthy.
Clear they love each other, though. Parents usually give in if that's the case.
You okay?
Oh, I don't know. My mother would never accept an unfit beau, even if I insisted I loved him, had chosen him.
You'd convince her, I'm sure. What is she? Ooh, thunder. Unfit? What's that mean? Like a witcher?
Kind of beau's unfit?
So far, every kind.
You only ever bring home fiddlers, jugglers, and witchers?
No, but she'd want me to choose someone wealthy, or with a good trade.
Well, I mean, I get that.
Nothing wrong with that, is there?
Yeah.
I guess not, but it's hard to find one like that who's still even slightly amusing.
That's probably true.
Tell that to my mother. She actually thinks I should have found a husband at the academy. But I didn't. Ugh. I'm certain she thinks there's something horribly wrong with me.
Oh, please, Shani. It's the 13th century. Women don't go to the academy to find a husband. They go to learn, pursue their passion. You did that. I'm sure your mother appreciates it. You got a doctorate, have your own practice, been at the front lines many times. You're a good person. Not a thing wrong with you.
Really think so?
Really. Look, the brave brothers.
Oh, they're still
Drank
there.
themselves stiff as the boards they tore from the fence.
Wonder where the sister is. Couldn't protect her from a cheeky 4-year-old in their condition.
If they hadn't intervened, you'd have gone for a tumble in the hay with her. She was willing, if you ask me.
Really, you think so? That was Vlodimir, not me.
That was Vlodimir, not me, remember?
But pretend for a moment it had been you, and the situation had been different. Say you're at the wedding, and that very girl keeps glancing, smiling at you.
I just
Then she
prefer
finally
you.
walks up, and you know exactly what she wants.
No.
What do you do?
Let her down. That's what I was saying. I go with her. No. Obviously, if you're trying to romance her, some of these decisions are kind of obvious. You know, it's like if you're trying to get with Shani, then obviously you pick this one.
Huh. If Dandelion was around, and he usually is, I'd introduce her to him and walk off.
I don't believe that. You'd let the opportunity pass?
I don't need opportunities like that.
Changed your style.
Let's say I've grown choosy.
You say that as if you've already picked.
'Cause I have. Guess who?
Oh, gorgeous.
I feel like this love story between them makes a lot more sense if you did go that route with her. But I'm gonna be honest, if you didn't if you didn't play The Witcher 1 or 2 or whatever, and this is the first time seeing her, I don't see how you could pick her over the other two. I'm going to be honest. I feel like you either have to be a fan of the books or you have to be just an overall fan of her from the previous games, you know, because realistically, you don't spend enough time with her. And practically, I'm gonna be honest, in practically all of their situations, it was just mostly her reacting to Vlodimir. I didn't really get to know her that much. I'm high key picking this just because, I mean, it's the new romance option. Come on, you know, and no effects. So I don't know.
Been thinking about that kiss.
What kiss?
The one Vlodimir planted on your lips with my lips. Just wondering if it would have felt any different without him there.
That I cannot tell you.
Only one way to find out.
A lot of breathing. The master mirror is watching somewhere.
So, how'd it compare?
Completely different. That sucked. Better by a mile.
Definitely rather kiss you alone, of my own free will. Correct me if I'm wrong, but
Ooh, that thunder scared the crap out of me.
After more than a kiss. Said so openly, in fact.
All true. He was very
So
direct,
immersed.
I'll give him that. Which, on occasion, has its advantages.
You're right. Can save a lot of time.
So, how do you stand today, Geralt? Have some time to waste with me? Or would you rather go back now?
Let's go back. Kiss sure didn't save me.
Promised you this night. Aim to keep my word. And I aim to be direct. Even more so than Vlodimir.
Sounds interesting.
Interesting is what interesting does.
Well, I hope we're ready for some censoring. Oh, hey, it's her.
Rats. Pier's taken.
Got a feeling it's about to free up.
How did you know?
I'm clairvoyant.
Well, it was heating up, so...
Practically full.
Be ashamed to let it go to waste.
Besides, we leave it here, a very drunk person could find it, drink themselves into even more trouble. And I swore a solemn oath. First of all, do no harm.
Please don't tell me this is about to happen on a boat. There are worse places, I guess.
Row me to the moon.
Gotta fly to get to the moon.
You're dead wrong. Look, it's right there, in the middle of the lake. What are you doing?
What one usually does on the moon.
There's not going to be any censor moment. I could have sworn it was going to happen. It would be a little bit wild for the on the boat though. There'd be monsters underneath that, by the way. Okay, it is happening on the boat. Okay, don't worry. I'm just reminding myself of where I got a censor. Yeah, this is lovely. This is so lovely. Wonderful. There. I remember people a long time ago saying they really like Shani though. So I saw it turn daytime. I saw that. Wow, I didn't wake up alone this time.
Awake already?
For a while now. Did you know you've gained 27 new scars since we last saw each other?
Keeping count?
Mm-hmm. I do that sometimes.
Did we make it to the moon?
It felt like it.
Already?
Nah, not the sort of thing you forget.
Exactly.
Sound like you wish you could.
No, I certainly won't forget that. And I definitely don't regret it. But I do need to sort it all out in my head. Alone.
She said go away. Or she's going away.
Before you go, need to ask you a favor.
Yes?
It's about Olgierd. Seems a mysterious man. Can't escape the impression his story's more complicated than I thought. Could you look into it? See if you can learn something?
Sure. Be glad to.
Thanks. Be seeing you.
Yes. See you later, Geralt.
Oh. Are we just keeping those, by the way? We definitely kept them. Now I'm actually over encumbered. Now I actually am. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. This outfit is kind of fire. I'm not gonna lie. It's actually pretty decent too. I know it's light armor, but like you could actually keep, like, this is actually stronger than what I have on actually. 166. Like that's actually really good. Like high key, I could keep this on. Yeah, the bonuses aren't as good though. Like, look at this. 30% to slashing and stuff like that. This is kind of why I've kept this one on even though it's weaker. But like high key, I might actually keep that. You know, I might actually keep that. Okay. Oh, these are the pants I had on too. I think I'm just having heavy armor on a lot. Medium, heavy, heavy. I had these ones on. This is heavy too, dude. I'm definitely just heavy builded, basically. I'm basically heavy builded. And this is technically better than what I have, but it has less slots. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm literally still encumbered. I need to drop something. Don't worry, I'll make you guys look away. You don't have to see what I drop. It's crazy. I've been playing this game for over 3 hours, and this was all just one mission, you know? So it's kind of crazy that it did that long. But man, I had a ton of fun this episode, man. It was really good. I enjoyed Shani. Like, I know I said what I said, but I still liked her character quite a bit. You know, she feels like one of those characters I'd want to get to know better, you know, and she had the potential to be someone I liked more than even the other girls from the main story. But I don't know. I do think in the end, I still like Yen the best, mostly not because of her character, but mostly just because of how well she works with Geralt. It's weird because Shani actually feels like she fits the bill for what kind of character, what kind of woman like Geralt would like, you know, because she's smart. She likes to do things on her own. She likes to feel independent, but at the same time, she also feels very unsure of herself and her situation, and she doesn't exactly like danger. She's not combat ready at all, while Yen would be more than willing to kind of jump into the fire for people she cares about. And I don't know if I exactly get that vibe from Shani, but again, Yen is a lot older than Shani, and she's been through a lot more, so there's just genuinely more there, and anybody has the potential to do that. Now, I'm going to end this episode before the power goes out because of this freaking thunderstorm, because it is flashing and thundering up something. But if you enjoyed this video and you haven't already, hit the like button for your boy and leave a comment for the algorithm. You have no idea how much that really helps me out. And of course, if you would like to see these episodes early, you know, with all the good stuff left in, then all you have to do is check out the Patreon in the description box below. It's not much, but with enough support, I can do this full time. And I am doing movie reactions and stuff like that. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I've already reacted to Deadpool, and I'm sure The Lord of the Rings is up next and stuff, because I know people want me to watch that. So I don't know which I'll do first, but I want to do Deadpool. I want to do Pirates of the Caribbean. I want to do Guardians of the Galaxy. You know, there's a lot I want to do. So if you guys are into movie reactions and TV show reactions, leave me some recommendations in the comments, and definitely check out the Patreon below. I had to make it work for some members to be able to see it too, but I think we got it all under control. But thank you all so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you want to be notified for when new Witcher 3 comes out. But thank you all so much for watching. My name is KingdomAce. Remember, everyone, to play some games, have some fun, and enjoy your day today.